Hermagerd. Hi. How's everybody doing? Welcome in. I know I was scheduled earlier this morning. Oh, the adventures I have had today. So, and then I had to change it. Once more people come in, I'll explain. Hi, Lyra. How you doing? Oh, trying to stream more consistently. Yes, Oleander Rainbow. I saw your comment earlier. Dreading is one of my absolute favorite channels, and they remind me of Jim Can't Swim that got really popular doing like the true crime interrogation kind of stuff. I'm into all that. I love an analytical moment, body language, psychology, all that stuff fascinates me. I'm glad you're excited. Oh, Chef. Don't know that. Well, thanks. You can watch it on the replay, I guess. I'll leave it up. No, I know. And November 11th quickly approaches. I'm just going to say it's tradition at this point here on my channel. Every November 11th for Veterans Day, I do a stream, usually with one of my good best friends, Chef Mike who is himself a veteran. He is a Marine. For Veterans Day, and we hang out and we watch some fun stuff. So we'll be doing that. It's tradition at this point. I think. Dove Kitty, D-Roar, how are you? Good to see you. Yeah, no worries, Chef. We'll figure it out. And if we need to do it the day before or after, it won't be on Veterans Day. We'll work with your schedule. We always do. Chef is one of my favorite people to stream with. So, if not, we can always use something else. We'll figure it out. Yes, on or around November 11th, of course. Have Kitty. All right, so I'll tell my little tale while hopefully more people come in. So last night I was like, I knew I wanted to stream today. I saw that Dreading had done their analysis of JAEBAE'S arrest video. And I was like, yes, one of my favorite channels. Yes, yes, yes. I was hoping they would. So last night, I said, I'll stream in the morning. Went to bed early, finished up my Oregon Trail and did all of my maintenance on my Animal Crossing island. All of my villagers they're all, where have you been for 2 years? And I'm all, listen. I need to get back on my Animal Crossing. So I get up, bright-eyed and bushy-tailed at 7 a.m., wake up a little bit, come in my room, set my stream for 9:30 in the morning, dip out, come back in a little while later, and whenever I schedule a stream, I always leave a YouTube video playing. I usually go to unsubscribe, one of my favorite channels and podcasts. Hey, Creek. Oh, no. Creek's got the vid. I hope you feel better, sweetie. I love you. Come in. I had left an unsubscribed podcast playing, as I do. And my laptop was off. And I'm like, whip it. Walk over to it, press the power button. It won't turn on. Now I have my laptop plugged into a power strip, which is then plugged into the wall under my bed. I look down, I see the little green light on the power strip, and I was like 5 minutes away from having to start stream. Immediately, I go into panic mode. I shouldn't have. I'm like, oh my God, if it's my motherboard, blah, 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 blah. I go, I'm like, no stream, whatever. Pack up my laptop, go to the PC repair shop, spend an hour. Those guys are amazing. They're like, yeah, your battery's a little sluggish because I'm really bad at, but like, I just close my laptop. I don't like shut it down. I need to do that. They're like, no, the guy plugs it in. It starts. They're like, oh, your battery's a little sluggish. Try, run it down and make sure and do okay. And awesome guys. Been going to this place for years. Love them to pieces. They're local. Absolutely love them. Didn't charge me a thing either. Fantastic. So I'm driving home. Dusty, show it. Garby. Ooh, Garby, hold on. Have fun. Use it. Use it, bitch. Use it. So I come home, crawl my fat, crippled ass under my bed because Roxy sleeps under my bed. All of this was avoidable. Turns out she had knocked the power cord for the power strip out of my wall like halfway. So it still showed like the green light. So I plug it all the way in. No, nothing was wrong with my laptop. Just the dog, because she's got a whole little nest under my bed. And sometimes she knocks in, and she like that. Yeah. So that was my laptop's fine, thank God. Because I've already had the motherboard replaced on it once and it was like $600. I shall not be doing it again. If the motherboard ever dies again, I'm just gonna go get like a 32 whatchamaboops it fucking laptop, and because all I do is stream on here. That's all I do. I don't play games. I don't edit. I don't shop. I don't pay bills. There's like no personal info on here because I'm a paranoid ass bitch. All I do is like StreamYards, YouTube, Canva. Like literally that's it. And I'll record streams sometimes. You're welcome, Garby. I mean, I am a mod on your channel, so Oh gosh. Oh no. Dove says my laptop ended up using more space for ad/virus block than I could do anything. All space used. Oh man. Hey Sean Nova. I could grift an iMac 10,000 and then never use it. Ah, did you hear that person is suing the crazy one? Mm-hmm. And rightfully fucking so. Some people are out in these YouTube streets. They're gonna fuck around and find out. But just listen. I need everybody when I warn you about somebody, I need y'all bitches to listen to me because I have been right about every person where I'm like, hey, maybe don't fuck with that person because this, that, and the other thing. I'm always right. I'm always right. No one listens to me. It drives me nuts. But, I try not to do the I told you so thing, but I have to do it at least 3 times. So. Oh, and I'm not sure what do we want to do for like a spoopy stream. I have some playlists on stuff. I know that I haven't done like vampires or Dracula or anything. And there's so many different like vampires and folklore. I could kind of throw something together. I would probably stream like Thursday or Friday night. Tomorrow night I have Bible study group. We're having a big potluck. I'm very excited. I might try and stream during the day, especially because I anticipate Chantal might be showing up in the Canada soon. If not, we can just hang out, open panel, do whatever. Garby, I'd love to have you up if you want. Yeah, I don't know. Because those Those streams are fun, but they're difficult because I can't use anything from like History Channel, certain YouTube channels, because as I'm streaming, they hit me. They block me. So just use a throwaway Discord. For what? What are you talking about? Well, I gave Garby a wrench because I am a mod on her channel, and um fuck shit is afoot, and sometimes I give people wrenches. One, just so I know it's them, and two, so they can protect themselves in my chat. You know, you know the YouTube politics of it all. Doris, hey, how you doing? Oh, listen, I was talking about JAEBAE earlier this year when the bitch got arrested. I've talked about her before with her fatty should fly free and the hotel um hallways are too small, which is fucking, she mixes, like, in my opinion, she mixes topics and issues that she's legitimately trying to bring attention to with rage bait. Just ridiculous things. Um, I've been talking about her here and there for a minute. I was so excited. I like stumbled across the body cam footage the other day, and I was like, "Oh my god, yes!" Because I've known about this since freaking March when I was talking about her. It is wild. Yeah. Oh yeah, and I kind of skipped through Dreading's video, and I really, a lot of their analysis was very much in line and on par with what I thought in my opinions. Before we do that, listen, it's been it's been a rough time lately. It's been a rough fucking week. It's been a rough fucking year. So I want to try and share, like, last stream I shared about that dude Reed, the young man who's like 400 and something pounds and he's losing weight. We'll check on him another stream. But I want to share with you before we get into dreading one of my other favorite channels. The channel is Katie Van Slyke. She comes from like her family, her whole family. They breed horses. I think they have this huge ranch in like Kentucky or something. But one of her mini horses had a foal a couple months ago, and his name is Jack. I am obsessed with little Jack. He is the cutest, most handsomest, most naughty little man. I love him so much. If my Chihuahua was a mini horse, she would be Jack. I have his shirt. She made little Jack the Nipper merch because he got real nippy. He's got like little bat wings. I've got the hoodie. I love this woman. I love her channel. But when I tell you, I love little Jack so much. I love Jack. I check on him to see every day. And we're just going to watch a quick short because I love Jack. He's so cute. And his mom just doesn't give a Janice. His mom Janice just doesn't give a shit. Does not discipline him. So here's little Jack.
Excuse me, Jack. What is this I hear about you being uncatchable today? Oh, his mother's already inside. She does not care that he's not with her. Everybody else has already been fed. They've had their dinner. Now, we're just waiting on Jack to decide that he's not a feral. Why are you feral boy today? Huh? Come here.
I can't.
Come here.
Oh my gosh. He's so fast.
Jackson! Come here!
I love him.
Seriously, where'd he go? There you are. No, that's a quick little...
Did you see that? He came around that corner. He said, "No, ma'am. I am obsessed with this little baby mini horse. His little mane. Oh my god, I love him so much. He's so fast. He's so fast. Look at him. He's so naughty.
Turn around if I ever saw one.
Oh, I love
Jack, come back over here. What a rough life it is to go inside and have a cushy, clean bed with food. Oh, and there he goes. He's making his rounds.
Oh, look at him.
Jack, is this necessary?
Keep in mind the top of his back. He's probably 2 feet tall. He's a mini horse. He's a little bitty baby menace. And that's why I love him, because my Chihuahua Lucy is the same fucking way. I told her, Mama Burp texted me yesterday and she's like, Lucy's bad. And I kept telling Lucy all day, your mommy texted me and told me you were naughty. And she didn't give 2 shits. I love him for it.
Sari, look at how fast you are.
Oh, I love him.
It's just like a toddler, though. We're just going to keep letting him get his zoomies out. He'll get tired. He'll be fine.
Look at him.
I think he's figured out that his mom isn't out here and he's having the time of his life. You're not old enough to wean, bub. Jack, don't be a wild stallion right now. Is it because we started really enforcing the halter? Is that what it is? We don't let you just run in anymore? I mean, it had to happen at some point. You had to grow up at some point.
He's so tiny. He's so cute. And did you hear that neigh? He said, I've got no fucks to give, Katie. I love this little baby mini horse so much.
You hear me? That didn't mean we revert back to being feral.
He is
Look at your little mane blowing in the wind. It's so doofy.
Oh, it's beautiful.
I don't want to be one of those parents that's like, here's a treat for being bad. But come here, bud. Come here. He wants it. He knows he wants it. He's consulting with his aunties back there. He's like, what should I do? Should I give in for the treat? Yeah, that's what I figured. This one's been sitting at. Excuse me, Jack.
And there's a second part. So this is Katie Van Slyke. Slyke. If anyone wants the link to the channel, or if one of the mods wants to venture to find her. Sorry I didn't have it ready. Today's been a day. It's been a day. But that's Jack. She has the baby goats I'm obsessed with. Right now, all of the cows and the heifers are having their babies. There's one that's lopsided, and I'm going to bet it's twins. This poor cow is so big and just lopsided. So we think it's twins. She has Highland cows, and her merch. Take my money, Katie. Mom's got t-shirts. I've got t-shirts. I've got Jack. I've got the Highland cows where it says like it's fall, y'all. I love this channel. This is my happy place. I've been watching a lot of her since Thursday. I'm not going to get emotional. Okay. So, the link for dreading crime and psychology. Hey, boobies, how you doing? The link for their channel is in the description, as well as my Cash App. And if you would like to do memberships, you know what? I want to do during the day tomorrow. I want to do a members only stream, and just like open panel, fart around, talk about whatever. So let's do that, because I'm way past due on members only. But if you would like to become a member, I'm usually pretty good about doing those. I'm really trying to buckle down and improve my channel. And every time I do, some shit's like, here you go. But I'm trying. So if you want to like support the channel, thumbs up, go make sure you're subscribed to Dreading. All the YouTubey things. Okay. I feel awkward. All right. So let's share. I'm so excited. All right, share my screen. I love that he titled What a Delusional Victim Complex Looks Like. Fat activist JAEBAE arrest footage. If you haven't seen this, like, she yells a lot of real messed up stuff. She yells she's being SA'd and she's not. So just, be aware. Oh, Moo Dang. There's another little baby hippo that was born. The little pygmy hippos are so cute. I like anything mini, whether it's animals, like the little mini bottles of tahine, the little mini bottles of hot sauce where there's like 4 drops in it. I love mini. Like it's just so cute. All right, they changed this. Theater mode, full screen. All right. So, long story short, JAEBAE is a fat activist, a fativist. She did a petition demanding that airlines, if you're a big fat fatty like her that eats yourself into 550 pounds because you're a food addict and think the world should evolve around you like she does, JAEBAE thinks that you should not only get the second seat for free, but like the whole row. But fuck anyone like me who's disabled, and needs like maybe a little more room to adjust. And no, 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 no. Just if you're a fatty. She's gotten stuck in revolving doors. She threw a fit because she landed at SeaTac and needed a wheelchair to get her along the jetway, the walkway from the plane into the airport. And this poor, I believe, little Asian woman, like 60-year-old Asian woman, showed up, saw Miss Fatty Boom Batty at the end, and was like, "No, ma'am." Probably went to go get somebody else because she's like, I can't push this heifer. But and poor JB, JB's the usual mindset of like Amberlynn Reed and Chantel, where nothing's their fault. It's everything is wrong with the world and society, and how dare, and you're just fat phobic and blah 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 blah. She's a piece of shit. And one of the things I spotted right away about this woman and immediately called out, and oh look, I was right. Oh look, I was right again. The facade of it all. She's not this. I'm so happy. I'm so happy not being able to walk and my life is perfect. No, she's a piece of shit. And we're going to see that. We're going to see why. All right, let's go.
Welcome back to another episode of Dreading, or if this is your first time here, welcome. Today we're going to be reviewing the recently released body cam footage of JAEBAE, the fat activist who was arrested after trespassing multiple hospitals and assaulting multiple police officers. We were made aware of the body cam video being released by one of our long-standing patrons, and they asked us to review the footage to provide insight into her behavior. As always, if there's a video you would like to see us break down or a case you want to bring more attention to, let me know by emailing me at dreading.official.
I wonder if Dreading accepts random streams from small YouTube channels that think everything that's mentioned is code for bad no things.
Gmail.com. I'm still consistently going through your suggestions and adding them to the list. And of course, researching the stories to the best of my abilities. The footage was made public by ArrestCam here on YouTube. A link to the original upload and the channel will be left in the description box down below. Without channels like theirs making this footage public, we wouldn't be able to be in the position we're in today. So I highly encourage you to go send them some support.
And I think this Wednesday I want to do a members only, but I think like Wednesday during the day, I want to try and designate, because I want to do like one day a week finding like good body cam videos, because I love body cam videos and there's some really good ones out there. There's one out there actually that happened like very near to my house and it is fucking wild. I've watched it on this channel before. But, again, my content's always been varied. It's going to stay varied. I'm going to get into covering Chantal once she pops up in Canada. I also want to do like a weekly body cam stream. Start up with the spoopy, weird stuff again. Just, so keep an eye out.
Jalen Chaney, better known by the online handle JAEBAE, has been posting on YouTube and other social media sites for around 6 years. She's built up a following of nearly 200,000 people in that time, with the majority of her following coming from TikTok. There, Jalen's videos have gone viral multiple times, with her most popular content being videos like this one, where she talks about traveling while being plus-sized. Jalen's content focuses on her weight, but more importantly, how the world at large reacts to her weight. According to her statements online, she's around 550 pounds and believes that the world should be more accommodating towards her. She often frames her actions as being done for the greater good, that she wants to make the world a better place for everyone, not just her, and is willing to go above and beyond to do so. That often manifested itself as Jalen posting travel and lifestyle content.
Any person that comes online, especially into Girl World, and is like, I'm here to fight the bad people and do good. Every single person that has claimed that has turned out to be a crazy no person. I want nothing to do with any past, present, future. No, we're here to talk about fat bitches on the internet and whatever else we find interesting. That's it. That's it. I ain't here trying to save anybody. I'm not the popo. I'm not the FBI. Bitch, I don't care. Give me my chai and a fat bitch to talk about. That's all I want.
Where she and her fiance would fly to different exotic locations
Hey,
and discuss
Lexi.
the issues they faced while traveling. After looking over all JAEBAE'S content, it seems obvious that when she joined TikTok and began to grow her audience, she found the most success when she would rage bait. This is the practice where a person posts purposely inflammatory content in order to go viral and gain attention. TikTok, YouTube, and other social media platforms reward creators based solely on the number of views they can get on one video. It doesn't necessarily matter if the people are watching because they like what they're seeing. As a matter of fact, there are some studies that indicate that people will engage more with content that upsets them, rather than things they actually like and enjoy. You probably experienced this in some form online yourself.
The closest I've ever come to rage baiting was I don't even know if this have I said this on my channel? Is that I'm not a huge Taylor Swift fan, but I have massive respect for her as a businesswoman. And I've got to say, her new album and that Ophelia song, I might be a bit of a Swiftie now. I know. That's the closest I've ever come to rage baiting. I think it was on a stream with Mick, and she was like, "Oh no, all the Swifties are gonna come for us now." I like it. It's a good album. It's a good song.
Maybe you found yourself angrily watching a video on a subject that you're passionate about, only to find that the person behind the channel has no idea what they're talking about. After watching the full video, you leave an angry comment or two. Then you try and move on with your day, but for some reason, you can't get the video out of your mind, and it genuinely bothers you that someone is spreading misinformation, especially as the view count begins to increase. But you continue to go to the person's page and leave more and more.
Oh my god, the raddest of the platters. Hi, how are you? It's good to see you.
More comments about it. Sure, part of you knows that you're giving the video more attention, plus you're giving the person behind the video more and more money, but you feel genuinely upset that they're spreading misinformation. Shortly thereafter, they make another video, which you also watch, and you also get upset with. Maybe they're misinformed about another topic, and more likely, they're responding to the negative comments that you made in an unprofessional and snarky manner. Though you know logically you should disengage, you feel like you can't, especially because in your mind, you're just trying to right their wrongs, and you're gonna stop them. A lot of Jalen's early content was normal try-on hauls and reviews. She would talk about her interests and hobbies, but those videos wouldn't draw the same amount of support. But
Listen, why do these women who equal 3 to 4 human beings put together, why do they feel the need? Glitter and lasers is another one to do try on hauls. Like, and I'm not saying you have to have a perfect body, but and JAEBAE, she did a lot of the lingerie, the lingerie. She did a lot of lingerie try-ons. Ma'am, I'm sorry, I don't want to see that. You don't need to be putting that out there for the world and everyone to see. Like, is it fat phobic? I don't know. I think it's ill. I think it's put that away. You don't need to see that. No one needs to see that. Everything hanging out for God and everyone to see. It's weird. It's gross. I don't like it. Put it away. Go for a walk.
When she posted what she called the Fat Equality Bill of Rights,
True,
her
Doris.
views and consequentially her profits would skyrocket. Her Change.org petition centered around the premise that overweight individuals fundamentally do not have the same rights as other people, which is an untrue sentiment that most people will take issue with. So,
okay. I'm sorry. I need that to stop. I need groups that are different demanding rights that they already have. I'm so sick of it. I'm so sick of that shit. What rights don't you have? You can shop. You can travel. You can get in a car. You can get on a plane if your fat ass can fit. A train, walk, e-scooter. You can travel. You can go to school. You can order DoorDash. If you're registered and over 18, oh my God, you can go vote. You can go get a job. You can go to Chili's and get mozzarella sticks. You can go to the library. You can do everything everyone else can. I really need all of these self-marginalized groups to stop crying about rights that they already have. Please go live in another country. Please go live in Venezuela for 6 months and then come back and tell me. Like, oh my God.
for example, her real statement that hotel hallways should be widened, that would require every hotel to shut down and undergo a complete renovation, even though the vast majority of people do not find hotel hallways to be too narrow. There would be little to no return on investment, and the majority of their clients wouldn't notice a difference, and it would ultimately result in the hotel rooms themselves being smaller. It's an impractical solution for something that most people
What do you want to bet? When JAEBAE'S ass gets out of jail, because as far as I know, the bitch is still in jail. One, I'm sure she's lost weight. We're going to hear about two things. One, that jail was starving her because she's only getting so many calories a day. I want to know how much weight she's lost, right? Because from this, you'll see in the body cam video, even her family's done with her. Everyone is done with this bitch. So although I don't know, maybe she's got people putting money on her books so she can get the ramens and the honey buns in jail. I want to know if she's lost weight, and we're going to get a new petition and a video about how jail cells are too small and fatphobic. You watch, mark my words. Raven said it first.
would feel as a non-issue. But when Jalen would post on TikTok
Oh my God,
saying that these are
Barbie.
just some of the changes that need to be made for the sake of accessibility, her posts would inevitably go viral. She'd get hundreds of angry comments, and she would make significantly more money than if she were to just post a day in the life video. In the months prior to her arrest, Jalen posted several travel vlogs showing the struggles that her fiancé and her faced while flying. Again, the vast majority of these videos flew under the radar, until she began to claim that she was a victim of weight-based discrimination at Seattle's SeaTac Airport.
When it came time for me...
Oh, I guess he muted the sound for copyright reasons. When it came time for me to deplane, I saw the employee who would be assisting me with my wheelchair waiting for me in the entry of the jet bridge. By assisting, she means pushing her fat ass up the jet bridge. As I approached her and she realized she'd be assisting me and not one of the smaller passengers, she started to walk away with the wheelchair while making comments about my size. You want that? How does JAEBAE know that worker doesn't have a physical limitation that prevents them from pushing her fat ass up said jetway? Huh? No, it's all about her. It's all about her. This bitch, it's the entitlement I can't fucking stand of these people, any group. Even when I told her I really needed the chair and needed her to let me sit down in it, she blatantly ignored me and kept walking. I hope she ran. You should try it. I was then forced to walk up one of the longest jet bridges I've encountered. By the time she let me reach the wheelchair and sit down, my lips were white. My oxygen levels had dropped and I had almost fainted. This was my first time flying without oxygen. Keep in mind, this girl is like late 20s, has to have not a CPAP. We're talking constant oxygen because her weight has her all fucked up. I don't think the employee walking off, maybe they were going to get a different wheelchair. Maybe they were going to get someone else. Maybe they couldn't physically do it. I don't know. We never heard. JAEBAE has gotten herself into this condition, just like Chantal, just like Amber Lynn. You wouldn't sit there, are food addicts. And just like we wouldn't sit there and watch somebody shoot up, I don't think it's right that people sit, it's the same as sitting there watching this one eat 5 cheeseburgers, 3 pound cakes, a rack of ribs, 2 fried chickens for a fucking snack. And she's admitted she's a food addict and refuses to get help, and that everyone and everything needs to adjust to her. It's the mindset that pisses me off and that you can hear has me so fired up. It's the fucking entitlement. I struggle with my mobility. I have a handicap placard. There are times I've got to use my walking stick or my cane. Every now and again, I'll zip around, especially in Costco and one of the mobility scooters, because otherwise I can't make it more than 15 minutes. But I still fight through it and do for myself. I'm so sick of this sense of entitlement. Because I am this thing, everyone has to accommodate to me. And if you don't, you're a bad person. Fuck your chicken strips.
First time flying without oxygen. This woman just assumed I could walk and would rather me do that, instead of her having to push someone my size up the jet bridge. All the other attendants wheeled their passengers up the jet bridge, but my needs were disregarded. This is discrimination. Nobody should be treated this way. Share your story at change.org/size travel.
Let's consider for a moment that everything said here is true, and this flight attendant refused to push Jalen's wheelchair up the jet bridge. They saw Jalen, a 550-pound woman, approaching the wheelchair, then realized they would have to push her up the bridge, and they walked away from her, refusing to do their job. Now, why would they do that? In Jalen's mind, the only reason they would have walked away is because they wanted her to suffer, thought that she could make it up the bridge without any assistance, and disliked her because she's plus-sized, that this person is needlessly cruel, and decided to risk their career just to make her suffer specifically.
There have been days, there have been times and I only utilize my handicap placard on the days I need to. If I'm hurting, I know I can feel I can't walk that far. I've had this injury for 22 years now. I'm pretty familiar. I know my body. On those days I need to utilize my placard, I do. And I just turned 47. I'm a young looking 47. And I don't always have like a limp or my gait isn't always off. I have had on more than a few occasions gotten out of my vehicle in the handicap spot with my placard that's for me that my doctor in the DMV said, okay. And I've had people yell at me, make snide comments. I had one guy walk by and he's like, oh yeah, you look really fucking disabled. And I said, well, that's my placard for me. I guarantee you I am. And he turned around and went to get in my face. And I put my hand up. I said, I'm also very armed. And then he turned around and walked away. Don't approach me, aggressive sir. I don't know what you're going to do. a lot of disabilities aren't linear. And you're right, Doris. Thank you for saying that. She said, Raven, you didn't choose this. She chooses her disability and continues to choose it. Exactly. Exactly. I appreciate you saying that. You, Brad, I'm sure you're not fat and you need to enjoy all the tastings and wedding planning stuff. So our little Brad Flat's getting married.
But a much more likely reason is that this person knew they would not be able to push 550 pounds up a jet bridge by themselves. Because to be frank, most people would not physically be capable of doing that. Be honest and ask yourself if you think you could push someone else her size up a slowly ascending ramp. Would you be able to confidently
Nope.
do so without worry of injuring yourself or the person you were pushing? Because for the average person, the answer is probably no. Maybe they were going to get some assistance or call someone who would have been able to push her. Perhaps they had a recent back.
Which the employee should have communicated that. They should have been like, hey, I've got a thing. I can't push you. I'm going to go get someone who can. I will give JB that point. The employee should have communicated, this is what I'm doing. Hang tight. I'll have somebody. I can't do this. But I wonder, again, she knows she weighs 550 pounds, but like, does that click cognitively? Because as we see with especially Amber, and Amber's admitted she doesn't see herself the size that she is. Brains and bodies are weird, man.
Injury, or they simply knew that they alone wouldn't be able to give her the care she needed. Jalen even states, the walk was long and arduous, but has no empathy for how it would feel or how difficult it would be for someone tasked with helping her. Almost automatically, she reframes what happened in the most negative light possible. She pins a certain amount of malice onto the attendant's actions, even bringing up that this was her first time flying without her oxygen tank, and the long walk caused her lips to turn white, even though the worker had no way of knowing that. She offers no sort of empathy or understanding to that other person, because she believes it is obvious that the only reason that someone wouldn't push her in a wheelchair is because they were discriminating against her, not physically incapable of doing so. From this instance, we can observe that Jalen has a sort of victim mindset, one in which everyone is automatically against her until proven otherwise. She refuses to even acknowledge any other explanation besides the one where she is ultimately victimized. She would also post about getting stuck in a revolving door at a separate airport and claimed that multiple workers stopped and mocked her. This story likely did not happen, as she states that there were no other doors for her to use, even though building codes universally require a regular door to be placed next to a revolving door for basic fire safety. Following the jet bridge incident, Jalen would try and hold a protest in order.
I'm sorry, if you're that big and you if you're that big and you get stuck in a revolving door, I can't. Oh my god, bitch, beach, as Brad would say, beach. That is, and J-Bay, Amber, Chantal, they're all like 5 feet, 5'2". I'm 5'8". I'm always the tallest girl in my friend group. I always end up being the protector because here come all my cute little 5 foot friends, and then there's me. I'm like, ooh, ooh. get behind me, ladies. I shall protect you.
To bring awareness to how she had been discriminated against. She would tell her TikTok and Instagram followers that on February 2nd, 2025, she would be hosting a protest at the airport and encouraged her supporters to attend. But based solely on her posts, it would appear that she was the only person to attend the protest.
Oh, womp womp. With her. Oh my God, Amber has this same dress, the black one with the rainbow vertical stripes on it. SeaTac violates our rights. And a lot of, again, all of these self-marginalized groups like the fatties here, I don't think they understand what rights are. Like I saw Brad say earlier, like rights opposed to a privilege. We removed the audio for copyright reasons. but imagined This Is America by Childish Gambino loudly playing. Ma'am. I hope she has had plenty of time to look into world events to see what others in the world are dealing with. The turmoil, the lack of food, bombings, governmental instability. And this bitch thinks her life is hard because she ate herself to the size of 3 or 4 of her. And shut up, Raven. Shut up, Raven. No, JB, you want to know what fucking discrimination is? Discrimination is when a chronic pain patient like me that has a well-documented spinal injury that there's nothing I can do for, somebody who is terminal and in the last 2 weeks of their life, post-surgical and in acute pain, can't get proper pain medication. And they are left to suffer when pain patients that have been steady on their pain meds for 10, 15, 20 years get their pain meds pulled because pain meds bad now, and they sewer slide themselves. But no one's talking about that. That is inhumane. That is a human right to not fucking suffer.
As time went on, Jalen's posts would take an unsettling turn, with her using old clips and an AI voice clone to make more content. She would also
don't be nice, Garby. No, we're tearing into this bitch. I do not like this woman, and I'll repent on Sunday. God, I'll repent on Sunday.
Start multiple GoFundMes, telling her audience that they needed to donate in order to support her activism. She would then post a number of concerning messages on her Instagram, accusing her ex of abuse, as well as accusing a number of people she'd been friendly with of attacking her for expressing concern. She began outwardly threatening others, saying soon all would be revealed, and that she wasn't going to stop fighting. On February 26, 2025, Jalen would be arrested on the charge of criminal trespassing. As it was her first offense, she was released, only to be arrested 2 days later and then charged with misuse of 911, interfering with a healthcare facility, resisting arrest, obstructing law enforcement, criminal trespassing, and assault 3.
It is amazing how quick those fucking charges stack up. I'm not saying there's not bad cops out there, cops that are assholes, but the majority of them are good, right? They're just trying to do their job. The quickest way, this is why I love body cam footage, right? You can go from, here's a citation, it's not even a ticket, your license plate is obstructed, to now you've got 4 misdemeanors and 5 felonies because you made a big fucking kerfuffle and it just... Oh my God, it's so irritating. Shut up, Raven. Shut up, Raven. All right, here's the body cam footage.
We were able to source multiple articles which claimed that at the time of arrest, Jalen was suffering from delirium due to sepsis, as well as a personality disorder and post-traumatic stress disorder. However, the veracity of those claims is questionable. What we can say for certain is that she was by no means fully in her right mind in the footage we're about to cover. This footage was made public by the channel Arrest Cam, and a link to the original upload again will be left in the description box down below.
Officers responded to a call made by hospital staff in reference to Jalen attacking her now ex-fiancé over alleged infidelity.
Hello. Some very unruly people.
Rad, if you hang out for any of my streams and watch, let this be the one, girl.
So, apparently, how did she get up here? Did she come from Catholic?
She rolled.
The corner right next to Catholic, she called 911. And Rich and Fire was like, we can't take her anywhere else. And I was like, no, that's fine, bring her here. And she was fine for a while, but now she's getting amped up and just being very verbally aggressive towards the staff.
So
Pausing here to note that Jalen is getting verbally aggressive towards the staff at the hospital, whose job is to help people in times of distress. They've been trained to help de-escalate situations and assess a patient's mental health, and unfortunately they have ultimately determined that they cannot safely help Jalen or provide her the care that she needs.
And keep in mind, you're not going to the hospital usually because you're having a good day. These administrative staff, doctors, nurses, etc., are often encountering people on one of, if not the worst day of their life in very intense emotional situations. And that's what comes to my mind to hear this woman say she's getting verbally aggressive. Because these people see and deal with some shit. And I don't know if he'll go over it. So there's 3 hospitals in JAEBAE'S area. I don't know. I think she's in like Kansas somewhere. Don't know. Don't care. This is the 3rd hospital she will be trespassed from. She has now been trespassed from every hospital in her area. I'm going to assume that if it was life or death, they wouldn't be like, oh, she's trespassed and not like let her in. But if it's not life or death, they're not going to let her into the hospital. Man, how do you, that is, I mean, congratulations. That's a feat.
It's worth understanding what that means from a clinical standpoint. In crisis intervention, staff are taught to assess 3 overlapping factors: intent, capacity, and immediacy. Does the patient seem intent on harming themselves or others? Do they have the capacity to do so? And is the threat immediate? In Jalen's case, she is physically much larger than anyone in the room. Even without overt violence, her size changes the dynamic of the risk entirely. In a confined environment like a hospital, proximity is unavoidable, meaning that if a confrontation turns physical, staff have limited options for escape or control. If Jalen were to insist that she could never harm anyone because of her size, I would describe that as a form of cognitive distortion. She'd be framing her size as a barrier to violence, when in reality it amplifies the potential danger. It's not that she's inherently violent.
Same with Amber Lynn. I don't think Amber ever outwardly said those words exactly, but I feel like, especially with all of this Emily stuff and all the quote unquote, well, the information that's come out about Amber, not just with Emily, but her past partners, that I feel like Amber subtly played it off like, well, I can't be abusive because I'm a big girl. When no, it's come out. She allegedly, according to her ex-partners, allegedly is emotionally, sometimes physically, mentally, and in my opinion, financially, maybe possibly, allegedly in Minecraft abusive at times. Size doesn't matter. How many people have we seen on My 600-Pound Life where you've got the bedridden person who can't even get up to go to the bathroom, let alone reach down and wipe their own ass, literally, is still taking in 8,000 calories a day. And here comes the skinny girlfriend, mother, whoever that's enabling them, bringing them the food. And what do they say? If I don't give them what they want, they get mad. That's abuse and actual abuse and control. We're not like, we're not making shit up over on this channel. Chicken nuggets is code. It's code. God. Woo, 5150, table of 1, 5150, table for 1. And I love that doctor now is like, let them get mad. You're killing them. Anywho, on a tangent I went.
But the potential energy from her body in motion, especially under distress or paranoia, is enough to make restraint impossible. A single push or swing could send someone half her size to the ground before they would even process what happened. Normally, in an acute psychiatric emergency, staff can rely on mechanical or chemical restraints as temporary measures to ensure safety. Once the situation is physically controlled, treatment can begin. observation, medication, de-escalation, or grounding. But that protocol specifically assumes that staff can physically manage the person in crisis. Here, they simply can't. The imbalance in size and strength removes that option entirely. Jalen would not be able to physically be restrained due to her size, and that also prevents a lot of chemical solutions as well. If they were to attempt restraint and fail, someone could seriously get hurt, including Jalen herself. So the decision to withdraw treatment isn't about neglect or bias, it's about physical safety. Every staff member in that room has a duty to care for their patients, but also to one another. It's not that they don't want to help Jalen, it's that they literally cannot provide help without putting someone in physical danger. Moreover, based on what the nurse just said, Jalen has already been removed from a previous hospital for the same behavior.
Ramos.
Well, and I don't even know why she came here. She keeps saying, like, I need a psych eval, I need a mental eval. And I suspect it's because she had nowhere to go. She states later in the video, basically, like, her dad, her family's done with her. She was living with her partner. They've broken up, and that's a no-go. So she got all this money to fly around and be a fat fluencer. Why didn't she go, the Motel 6 can be great. You could even get snazzy and get a Motel 8. I'm just saying, Doubletree, a La Quinta. Go to the airport, girl.
Has dealt with her before and has a number to her dad. So basically she meets the, Crisis is aware. She meets criteria, but no one can deal with her because of her size.
Sure.
So he's...
Oh, no, Oleander, I agree. Abuse is abuse. Just because you're bigger, you're smaller. I don't care what your weight is, what your height is, what your age is, what any person can be abusive and any person can be abused, period.
He's calling her dad on the way up here to see if, because apparently he came and picked her up once before, and we'll see if we can go that route. But she has the ability to go to Crisis, but they don't have any place that can handle her. So that's the problem.
And then this lady in the gray sweater is also getting involved. And I was trying to deal with one situation, and then she started yelling at me as well. She's quite angry, but also saying that we are harassing Jalen.
Okay.
So, sometimes fights are too much for me, and I just get tired and don't want to do it.
My name's Officer Lay with Kennewick PD.
I just the sight of this will never not make me fucking LOL. It just won't. And I need everybody across the world and society as a whole, stop throwing out these words and terms so easily. This is harassment. You're doing this. This is this. And it's not. Because that takes away, it waters down the word and it takes from actual bad no incidents of whatever it is they're claiming. Like, I hate that shit.
IGR, well, my birth name is Jalen, IGR.
Okay.
Born on
Okay.
Unfortunately, I've filed many reports. Well, I've been trying to file many reports.
Okay.
Actually, what started here when they hired a fake actor.
Okay.
That was really cool to come in and stuff. But I could tell you all about it down at the police department if you want. I don't know. I thought I was being called here because I thought I was having a mental health crisis because
Okay.
they made me seem that way.
Okay.
But they know what they're doing, and unfortunately, these paid actors are now involved. I've tried to let them know that they should have left, but
Okay.
So Jalen is clearly in the midst of a psychological break, but ultimately what makes her case so striking is the structure of her behavior within it. She believes that everyone around her is a paid actor, orchestrated to manipulate or deceive her, which strongly suggests a persecutory delusion. Yet, unlike the stereotype of someone out of control, she presents as calm, cooperative, and even a bit put upon, as if she's pretty annoyed having to recount what's going on there because it's so obvious to her. She mentions that she came to the hospital because someone convinced her that she was having a mental health crisis, though now she believes that that person was also part of the plot. That statement captures a paradox often seen in psychosis, a flicker of insight coexisting with total detachment from reality. She recognizes that something is wrong, that she is in distress, and that those closest to her think she needs help, but the narrative her mind has built doesn't allow her to interpret that the help is genuine. Instead, she reframes it as part of a threat. It is worth emphasizing how composed she seems.
And this is what was throwing me off the first time I watched this. I'm like, could she be having a mental health crisis? But something doesn't sit right in my solar plexus. And I'm like, I think she might be faking and playing it up. Oh, Garby says, I want to see what's in them arm folds, ye see. Can I tell you? You know how okay, quick sidetrack. You know how sometimes like you'll go through the grocery store or like the line at Walmart and you're just grabbing what you need and you get a couple of things, throw it on the conveyor belt and you look down and you're like, oh, that's weird. Like I needed whipped cream for the pumpkin pie for Thanksgiving and a pack of Twizzlers sounded good. You know, I needed baby oil to get my eye makeup off and like that just looks really weird. I got an Amazon package delivered today and I realized what was in it and I just started laughing and I said that to my mom. I'm like, you know how you go through the line and sometimes your items it's like it's not a good combination. And Mama Burb looks at me and goes, "What's in the box?" And I said, "I ordered more sourdough starter jars and some new underwear." I was like, "This is not a good that's not a good combination." uh
Not escalating or overtly hostile. That presentation often throws people off, especially professionals who expect agitation or confusion in cases of psychosis. But this subdued demeanor is common. When delusions are well structured and have been present for some time, a person can appear completely lucid. Their speech can be organized, their tone is measured, and their affect seems appropriate. Yet the content of what they are saying reveals the disconnection. It's a cognitive dissonance between form and content. Everything about her communication feels rational, except for what she's actually communicating. This kind of presentation is often referred to as non-bizarre psychosis. The delusions are implausible, but not completely outside the realm of what the human mind could conceive of as possible. She's not claiming to be a supernatural being or to have magical powers. She's claiming to be the target of a coordinated manipulation.
Where have we seen this before? Where have we seen this type of psychosis before?
Claim itself, while extreme, mirrors real-world anxieties about surveillance. Moreover, because Jalen posts her real life online as if it were a reality show, chances are high that her social media has fed into her current delusions. Of course these officers, nurses, and strangers know who she is. Everyone does. And they're only doing this to her because she's so famous.
What's going on today, Jalen?
I called the FBI. I needed crisis. I had my SARC stuff that was getting done at Cadillac, which I figured out is where I was kidnapped from the first, or I was born there. Kidnapped, that whole thing. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Pausing to note that SARC is a sexual abuse response center. Jalen has claimed that in her previous encounter with the police, she was sexually assaulted. However, there's no evidence of that occurring. As you will eventually see, Jalen is very loose with sexual assault claims, going so far as to state that in this instance, the officers were attempting to violate her sexually.
But I'm waiting for SARC to call. They disconnected that phone, so it won't work. If you pick it up, it won't work.
Okay.
You want to try calling from it?
So the whole...
I know your thing isn't on, so...
It's on. It's recording.
It is? Okay, cool.
The phone she's talking about is not disconnected, and does in fact work. However, Jalen was unable to call on it because she had to dial 9 before the number, and failed to do so. But once again, she attempts to frame...
I just want to point out there's one police officer, Ramos, who has dealt with her before, so she seems to especially not like him. But this main dude has such like parental energy with her where he just gets to a point, and God bless these police officers. I could not be a police officer and deal with the shit these guys deal with. He just gets to this point where you can tell like he's just fed up and he's like, nope, you're done. It's like dealing with a toddler because she's... Man, what happened? I need like... Does Gen Z not have like any fucking coping skills, mechanisms, any... Shut up, Raven.
This as evidence that the staff and the world at large is out to get her. She also comments that the officer's body cam is obviously off, which is untrue, but also goes to show how she is reading the situation. She can see that clearly everyone who has come into contact with her is actually against her, or they're simply duplicitous, and she is entirely untrusting of them anyways. In her mind, because she isn't being catered to or treated a certain way, she's being persecuted, and she's waiting until justice is finally done. But what that actually means isn't terribly obvious to me.
Blinking red. So what's the whole situation right now? You're just waiting for Sark?
No, I'm trying to
You're
get hold
waiting.
of Sark.
You're trying to get a hold of Sark.
But somehow people kept coming to me that were like, we're Cadillac, and you guys thought I was faking, and then I was thinking I'm crazy. So I haven't seen a single thing on TV, and I knew something was wrong when they kept playing Fox 11, and then it would start, something wrong. What's up. They've left me naked though like this. I literally thought I was coming to get help, and I thought maybe God really did bring me here. And then when Lords was weird, I was like, okay, this is weird. And then when not all, but certain PD members were threatening me and extorting me, that's when I was like, shit's weird, dude. I'm not crazy. Do I feel safe in this Tri-Cities? Absolutely not. And I need to get the fuck out. But that's why I wanted you guys to arrest me earlier.
Oh, so what's your plan to get out of Tri-Cities?
I don't know. I was going to wait for Sark, but they told me they can't. They would need to get me to one of the places they gave me. I have an evidence bag.
Okay.
They went through my evidence bags thinking they could find my laptop and my phone, which were supposed to be with Jerome. Probably in prison now.
Okay.
I haven't watched a single bit of social media news.
This is what's referred to as word salad. Lots of things are being said, and maybe on the surface, they sound decent, even normal, if you will. But if you really listen, it is word salad, just like a bunch of jumbled, disconnected, just see. And then I see this part, and I'm like, well, maybe the girl is, she's not okay. She's not all there right now, but I don't know. I can't. People think a lot of shit, and JAEBAE has permanent victim complex. So I don't know. I want to believe her, but I'm doubtful. Yeah, don't worry about the eggs thing, Oleander. Somebody thought they were a code word for trafficking of a sexual nature, when the person they were watching is just a fatty that was talking about eggs as well as other food and ingredients. And everything was a code word for some bad no stuff. And there's a big trafficking ring in girl world. It is, again, psychosis, help, 5150. That person is not okay.
Since the 23rd, I don't know, since my phone and all that shit started going wonky. So I was trying to go to the police station so I could tell people like this, what Kara and all these fake actors are doing and how the hospitals do what they do. And I thought they were literally treating me as a patient, but I'm tired. I haven't slept in literally 20 days, which doesn't even sound humanly possible. Unfortunately, I was trying to pray for.
Because it's not. Hold on. What's the longest a human can go without sleep? The longest documented period a human has gone without sleep is approximately 11 days. After 72 hours without sleep, Guinness stopped accepting sleep deprivation world records in 1997 due to health risks. After 72 hours, people can experience hallucinations, paranoia, difficulty thinking clearly, with the risks of accidents and severe health problems increasing significantly without longer periods of sleep. Chronic sleep deprivation is linked to an increased risk of developing serious health conditions such as heart disease, diabetes, and colorectal cancer. How long can a human go without sleep before they'll die? It's not clear, but severe health consequences appear after just a few days. It can be fatal over a longer period, especially due to indirect causes. 11 days is. And basically, the lack of sleep doesn't kill you, it's indirect, usually cardiac. I highly doubt she's been awake for 20 days. Highly doubt it.
For these people, because I thought they were legit patients, and I thought I ruined their reputation or something, because I kept hearing Jalen on the news, Jalen, but I can never see Jalen on the news.
So, do you have any family in the area, Jalen?
Yeah, my dad,
Your
Jerome.
dad? Where is?
7.5.
Okay.
I couldn't tell what was real and what was fake.
Would you want Dad to come and pick you up?
I sure the
Okay.
would.
Do you have a phone number for Dad?
He has my phone, so if you call it, it should work.
Okay. Oh, so what's your phone
Now it's
number?
all coming to me.
Okay. What's your phone number?
My phone number is 564.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, no, I need a mental eval. 653.
Hello, Mimika. Welcome in.
653.
The other ones are okay now. So we're just dealing with her.
Okay.
Having to get a hold of Dad.
Dad will not come. She brought me there.
That's
She said that he tried to help her out, try to contact crisis as well.
She's saying something about Sark. I don't know what Sark would be doing to help her, but
So she filed an allegation that she was sexually assaulted, but it's I read the report yesterday, and it's unfounded. I mean, she's just going on and on. It got referred to CID, but there's no evidence of anything.
Okay.
So.
The officer who was just speaking is Officer Ramos. Apparently based solely what's been said in the video, Ramos unfortunately responded to each of Jalen's calls, to the point to where she now knows him by name. This is unfortunate for him, as she has come to associate him with being unfairly persecuted.
Well, would Dad be?
Dad should know. Dad's bad guy. Dad's bad guy. I tried to call welfare check on him.
Mm-hmm.
I need a mental health eval though, but clearly all the hospitals are now shut down in the Tri-Cities. Is that what I'm getting at?
At this stage, Jalen's thought process begins to fracture further, revealing the inner contradictions that often accompany a full-blown psychotic break, as she's now accusing her father of being a bad guy, which is obviously an intentionally vague label that could mean anything, from him telling her no a few times to outright abuse. Yet, paradoxically, she's also insisting that he be called to come pick her up, demanding that he drop everything that he's doing to come rescue her. This kind of contradictory thinking is not uncommon in cases of paranoia or delusional disorder. On some level, Jalen still recognizes her father as a figure of safety and authority, someone who, in ordinary circumstances, would come to her aid, but that association is now in conflict with the delusional narrative forming in her mind. He did something at some point she didn't like, so he simply can't be a good guy.
Or they at least have all trespassed me because they've done really bad things to me.
We've got like 2 hospitals here.
Two more left?
No, I mean there's Cadillac or Trios. That's one of the
Well,
other.
I've been trespassed from all of them,
Okay.
but Cadillac, I was actually gonna be safe at. They thought all of a sudden though that I was gonna sue them, and then they started acting crazy. I don't know. So I think we should probably go to Dad's house. We should probably go to Dad's house and let me talk to Dad. Cause,
I can give Dad a call and see if he can come swing by and pick you up. Okay.
I guess let's see if he's legit. You know,
Okay.
I don't know.
I'll give your dad a call real quick. Okay.
We get a bit more information about the past few days in Jalen's life, and it becomes obvious that she's been a menace to everyone in the area. There are 2 main hospitals in this town, and she has been trespassed out of both of them, but she states that neither instance has been her fault. It's everyone else acting crazy, attacking her, and the like.
Give me a second.
Yeah.
Yep, no worries. She's willing to have that come with her.
That's what.
Dad will pick her up because she's been acting.
I don't know her dad, obviously, but I know a lot of people that are parents, and I have seen each and every one of them put up with some fuck shit from their kids, and they're adult children, because they're like, that's my child. So for her dad to be like, nope, I'm done, So is he an asshole? I think it's more likely she has just pushed him to a point where he's like, I can't help you anymore right now, Dorlin.
He's got a little kid that she has been scared the crap out of him. So.
Astro,
Is that your guys' wheelchair?
Yes. She
guys,
has no
this is
clothes
not a
on,
word.
just so you know.
Did she come in that way?
How'd she get it?
Ambulance.
From Catholic.
Lords. She's
got the Albany Hospital.
She's got her figured out. She knows exactly what she's doing.
According to the staffer, Jalen's actions have simply been erratic or confused. They've at times appeared deliberate, even strategic. The perception that she might be exaggerating or fabricating aspects of her distress fundamentally changes how the situation is approached. The staffer notes that Jalen has been demanding and controlling and selective in her interactions with medical personnel. More importantly, she's been trying to cycle between hospitals and repeatedly using emergency services, having ambulances transport her across locations under questionable pretense. She's displaying a pattern of goal-directed behavior, which is something rarely seen in the midst of a full psychotic episode. True delusion tends to be chaotic, inconsistent, and reactive.
See, that's what gets me. And especially her being like, I need a mental eval or I want you to arrest me. Like I said before, she's got nowhere to go. So she's like, let me get admitted into this bitch or get arrested. Because it is the end of February in the Midwest somewhere. Bitch, it's cold. That's what makes me question, like, is she really? Because I don't know, man. Yeah, Akash is right. It takes a lot to finally say I'm done when you're a parent. Exactly. So that's why I question, like, even if her dad is an asshole, like what did she do to push him to the point of him throwing up his hands? And who she's obviously been like this for a long time. God knows what she was like as a teenager. And maybe, I don't know, they're trying to help her, or again, her sitting there at this weight, horking food into her fucking face hole is no different than hitting the bottle, smoking, shooting up. It's an addiction is an addiction is an addiction. I don't know. I don't know her family. This is just me speculating, but I'm curious to know. I'm curious to know that family dynamic.
What the staffer describes instead sounds like a person using the framework of illness to achieve.
Rat of the plan. Thank you so much for super chat. Have a chai on me, darling. I sure fucking will. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. I'm glad you're here. I miss you. Garby, I think she's in Kansas. She's either in Kansas or is it like in Ohio? She keeps saying Tri-Cities. I don't know. Let me see. Hold on. What state does JAEBAE live in? No. That's the wrong JAEBAE. Does JAEBAE live in? That's Fat Fluencer. Whoa. Says she lives in Vancouver, Washington. Oh, why did I think it was like the Midwest? Oh, Vancouver, Washington, apparently. Well, there you go. There you go. Who knew?
A specific outcome. In clinical psychology, this is the difference between psychosis and malingering. Am I saying that right? Malingering?
Malingering.
Oh, okay. I guess it's malingering.
Oh my god, hi. Is my voice annoying? Good. I hope it's really annoying. I'm going to pause and talk so much. Oh, I'm going to talk so hard for you, pimp. Oh no. Ooh, bitch, please.
Lingering, a word which here means the intentional exaggeration or fabrication of symptoms for external gain, often attention, shelter, medication, or avoidance of responsibility. It's not uncommon for medical staff to suspect it, particularly when a patient displays a high level of situational awareness or manipulates systems to their advantage. In Jalen's case, her ability to repeatedly call ambulances, articulate what she wants, and maneuver between facilities suggests that she's not completely detached from reality. The staff member's experience also adds weight to their interpretation. This isn't someone unfamiliar with crisis psychology, as they've spent years in an environment where they experience people in genuine mental health crises every day. They've seen genuine psychosis, so when they say that Jalen's presentation feels different, that carries credibility. It's important to note that we can't confirm whether this is deliberate manipulation or a distorted form of reasoning shaped by paranoia or desperation.
Ooh, Astro makes an interesting comment. Astro says, Raven, you know my work history, and I dealt with so many people like her that would try to get their way claiming mental health so they would go to the hospital or wouldn't be kept in custody. Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm sure.
So they don't
They
don't want you here,
Yeah.
and your dad is not willing to come help you because you
Yeah.
burned that bridge.
I know.
So what are you gonna do?
Damn.
I got a whole packet of information from SARC when they were doing my rape kit today.
Well, Sark's not available at this
I
time,
know,
so what are you
I can
gonna
go to
do?
one of the shelters that they listed. I just need a phone because I don't know where mine is. I could tell you everything at the police station.
Well, that report's already been taken, so we don't need to rehash that
okay.
again.
Then yeah, can you guys help me get my stuff? This is how they left me though, and I literally cannot. I haven't.
Where did your clothes go from wherever you were at
my
to
rape
start
kit.
with?
My rape kit at SARC, the SARC rape kit at Cadlick, where they discharged. Remember when they trespassed me? I have all the evidence. It's all in there. If you guys take me down to the police station, we can talk.
Well, I don't need to take you there because we can't have you hanging out there either.
It seems at this point that Jalen is more or less looking for a place to stay above everything else. She has repeated that she wants to be taken to the police station, despite having accused the officers of sexual assault. She also states that she'll only tell them what they want to know if they take her to the station, which makes no sense, because she's not a criminal informant and doesn't have any real information to give them. Now is probably a good time to point out that she has been naked under the blankets she's been wearing, as each hospital she has gone to was unable to provide her with a gown that would adequately fit her body. From the staffer's statements earlier, she's been naked in public for at least 2 days, something that she doesn't seem bothered by. Again, that points to a genuine mental health issue.
I mean, when you got that many rolls and phalanges and whatnots, like everything's kind of like covered and whatnot, but you know.
Okay, then
Because it's
I have a
closed.
packet of information.
Okay.
They just were their phone. They weren't letting me call out other than 911. They were trying to monitor.
Oh my God, Pixie Six, welcome in. Says, I would have told her we're going to McDonald's and let her get out and take off. Oh, that was a good one, Pixie. That was a good one.
All the calls.
I don't think that's the case, but
Yeah, I
Is-
know.
is that-
I think Pam is fucking drunk. I think Pam is fucking knackered. Pam ain't spelled a whole sentence right since the bitch got here. Girl, keep trying. We're rooting for you. It's okay, Pam. You can still hang out. You can still hang out. Just like you guys know when to time out or block. You know, if they want to troll a little bit, that's fine. But no slurs or anything like that. I got hella words blocked though. But Pam, you can hang out. Have some water and a cup of coffee and sober up a little bit and enjoy the stream, sweetie. You're doing great, sweetie.
does that phone work? You
Whatever
know?
they're saying is accurate. Then
Pam's great.
Is it like I have to dial 9 to get out or?
Yeah, we just have to tell.
Okay. Find a phone number. We'll give you.
Aw, Pam said, shut up, beach. Aw, Pam. Are you new to me or you must not? Oh, it's okay. I know a moderator girl, Pam. It's okay, Pam. We love you. Pam, the Raven's Nest, the Burbs, The Burbs and the Burb Nest, we love and accept you for all your faults and all your accomplishments, and you are welcome here. So Pam's great. Yeah, Pam's our new bestie. Shout out Pam.
Be a second to try to figure that out. And then you can come over here and use this phone.
Hey,
I'm
Shadow.
on my motor scooter. I don't know where it's at. So my Dash Moto.
She says she has a number for a shelter from
Yeah,
her
my
stuff,
whole
so
start back.
we'll let her try to make a phone call.
But yeah, I'll make.
Girl, your titties out.
Well, you don't have a lot of time to make phone calls,
Okay, well,
but you can make a phone call.
Okay, hold on.
And then if you can't find something after that, then we will help escort you off the property since they do not want you here.
Okay. Can we do that? Can we do that?
Do what?
Let's escort me off property in the wheelchair so I can at least not be naked.
Well, you won't get to keep the wheelchair because it belongs.
You won't get to keep the wheelchair. You're still going to be naked. You're just going to be outside without the wheelchair now. I get she might be in a state of psychosis. I'm doubtful. If she would have been nice and been like, look, guys, I'm in a bad way. If y'all could just, I have nowhere to go. I don't know if you guys can help me, or, if you don't mind, I can make a few phone calls and like see something. But no, she went this route because she's JAEBAE and the world and everyone in it is mean to her just because she's fat, and it's everybody else, not her. How you doing, Pam? You hanging in there? Give us a sign of life, girl.
To the hospital.
So you guys have like an ambulance you can take these?
Nope, you would be able to walk yourself.
Oh, okay. Well,
Analyst
I
JAEBAE.
Yes, you can. I've seen you do it multiple times.
I need medical attention. I need to talk to you guys.
Well, you're no longer welcome here, so
Okay.
you need to figure it out.
We can say that here, Jalen is actively lying in order to make her life easier. There's a discernible difference between a person struggling with delusion and a person making selective choices to minimize discomfort. And what we're seeing here lands squarely in the latter category. Jalen isn't hallucinating or detached from reality at this moment. She's aware of what she can and cannot do, and she's shaping the situation to her advantage. She absolutely can walk. She's not under the delusion that she can't. But to be fair to her, walking alone would be a struggle for her. Her body is carrying hundreds upon hundreds of pounds, way more than it's meant to carry. And so walking out of the hospital wouldn't be as easy.
5 feet tall, I'd say at most. She should be 130, 150. She says she's 550. Imagine, strap 400 extra pounds to your body and then try and get up and walk around. Insanity.
Easy as it would be for you or me. But the way she talks to the officers showcases a certain
Pamela, Pamela, Pam, don't leave us. We love you.
degree of entitlement. She wants to make multiple calls on the hospital phone, despite believing that it's being monitored. Then she is told that she can only make one call. She decides she doesn't want to do it and would rather them take her in the wheelchair outside. She then asks if they're going to take her to an ambulance, seemingly so she can be taken to another hospital, forgetting that she's been trespassed out of the only 2 hospitals in the area.
How dare you, Sean Nova? How dare? We were nice to her. I laughed at her trolling. No one blocked her. No one timed her out. Pam is welcome here. Her drunk ass spelling and all. Pam can hang the fuck out.
And that ambulances aren't the same as taxis. To put it plainly, Jalen wants the privileges of a crisis without the accountability of the recovery. She expects others, in this case the police or the hospital staff or the paramedics, to bear the weight of both her physical and emotional burdens, pun intended, that isn't uncommon in individuals who have long navigated the world through dependency. When someone has been repeatedly enabled by systems that accommodate rather than comfort, they begin to conflate assistance with obligation. Help becomes a right, not a service. Jalen is both resistant to authority and reliant on it. She rejects institutional control, yet expects those same institutions to cater to her every demand.
Yes. I wish my brain could put words together, not like Pam, but like Dreading does. Of course, they're like professionals and stuff. I'm just some asshole on the internet with a laptop and a microphone. But yes, I think that is such a good way to put it. It's like And there's so much of that in today's society across the board, not just the JAEBAE'S, so much of it.
Her entitlement is purely arrogance, or rather it's a symptom of a deeper dysfunction, a learned helplessness masked as superiority. She's trapped in a loop where victimhood becomes empowerment, where asserting need is the only way that she knows how to assert control.
I need to call Mirror Ministries.
All right, what's the phone number? Come on over here so you can have it here.
509.
This cop is like,
Or actually,
this cop is like, do it your damn self. And I'm sorry, listen, I know the youngins, the younger generations, right? Gen Z, shout out, tail end of Gen Alpha, or no. The younger ones, they don't realize, like me, I'm Gen X. I know in most office settings like this, you're going to have to dial 9 to get an outside line. And I don't know if she understands that because she's like, the phone doesn't work. And she wants this cop to dial the phone for her. And he's like, no, like I said, he's very parental with her. He's like, no, you can come over here and do it yourself. Like, bitch, your fingers ain't broken.
no, there's one in here. There's one in here. There's one in here.
Justice for Pam.
That's right. Let me find out. Here we go. 1-800. Here we go. 188. Oh no. 509.
Oh my God.
Let's try this one. Can you hang up and we call 1-888-84?
Is that one like an emergency for a sexual assault?
Yes.
Well, that's not what's occurred right now, so we don't need to bother them with that.
Oh, okay.
You need some type of housing.
Oh, housing.
Unless you want to just go out and walk down the street, that's fine too.
Yeah, let's do that. I'm just not
Okay.
naked. I don't feel comfortable doing that.
Well, you have blankets and something covering you.
I'll find my advocate's number in here. But just, oh, here is the card. I'm just on hold though, just in case they answer.
That statement is particularly revealing as she brings up the fact that she is naked, but not in the way most people would. She doesn't mention it out of embarrassment or urgency. Instead, she presents it almost as a logistical issue that other people have to solve. To her, the problem isn't that she isn't dressed. It's that the officers and the hospital staff are failing to address her undress, as if it's their responsibility to find something for her to wear. Put yourself in her position for just a moment. You're being told you have to leave the hospital, even though you're naked. No one is coming to pick you up or bring you clothing, as it seems everyone you know has written you off. But you're hit with the realization that you're about to be taken outside by police, and nothing but a blanket to cover you up. You might instinctively cover yourself, ask for clothing, or express anxiety about being seen. Jalen doesn't do that. She simply announces her nudity as if it's someone else's responsibility. In her mind, the implication is clear. If she is undressed, someone else has failed to dress her. It also calls into question just what Jalen feels responsible for.
That is wild. And I think dreading is absolutely right. I mean, look, she could roll her ass up. She right here. The phone's right here. Parental cop is right here. God bless this man, because oh my God, the way I want to smack a bitch right now. She could roll up. They see me rolling. They hating. Get your ass over here and dial the phone, JAEBAE. But no, she's like, you dial it. You dial it for me. Entitled. Oh, nothing. I'm coming to discover nothing pisses me off and makes me see red faster than a sense of entitlement. Anyone who stomps around and acts or tries to portray like they have power and authority over anybody because they said so, like, bitch, no one cares. I wonder how much her boyfriend did for her. I wonder.
Outside criminal court proceedings. Here we go. Boom. Here we go. Hit the thing. Can you hit the thing? Do I only get one call?
Can you come? Yeah. Make those
Roll up, girl.
Oh,
I bet if there was a fucking chicken nugget on that table, she'd be like, scooch, scooch, scooch. Fucking put a chicken nugget and 2 French fries on the table. She'll fucking get herself over there, lickety split.
Again, Jalen displays a shocking lack of personal responsibility here. All she's being asked to do is dial the phone by herself to call one of the resources that she's been given so she could find some shelter for the night. And she doesn't even want to do that for herself. She is maybe a foot away from the...
And again, she was a travel influencer. That takes money, honey. Where's all the money? Like, she doesn't have a travel influence your fat ass to a Motel 6 and an Uber XL, man. Call a tow company and be like, I'm a fat bitch and I can't fit in anyone's car. I need to get to the Motel 6. Is there a La Quinta Inn nearby? She had all this money to travel. Why doesn't she have 50, 75 bucks for a motel room for the night? Uber yourself some fucking clothes. A couple of trash bags even. Like, those might fit. God.
phone, but she treats scooting over as if it's a Herculean task.
Yeah, she has a boyfriend. Well, had a fiance. Had, past tense.
509.
So dial 9 first to get an outside line.
509. So where's my trespass paperwork this time, Ramos?
Officer Lee is working on it.
Good. Make sure I get it in hand and copy before you guys escort me off the property.
Yeah, sure.
I'm going to point this out again like I did the first time we watched this. The way she's like, where's my trespass paperwork? Ramos. And she's like, make sure I get a copy in hand. Put a pin in that shit.
I'll be chilling here until you can. It's funny how they always call you Ramos. You seem to be involved in so many weird incidences. You remember KPD number? Oh, wait, you don't.
Oh.
Jalen becomes strangely antagonistic to the officer, largely because he has been the responding officer to each of her other scenes. Because of her current mental health crisis, she's mischaracterized him as being the architect of all of her other mental health crises, and talks to him as if he is her arch nemesis.
Oh my God, is he the egg breaker? Oh my God, it's Ramos. It was Ramos all along. If you know, you know. I'm not explaining it.
To be clear, if you continue to have the
Yes,
police
Sarah.
called on you in the same area, you are likely going to be interacting with the same police personnel. Unless you live in a very large metropolitan area, it's not odd to keep running into the same responding officer.
I think maybe we should call, let me call this 181. Oh, say you said 9 first.
Oh my God.
188.
Doesn't know you've got to press 9 to dial out. I bet you know this fat bitch has the fucking number memorized in the day and age of cell phones of like every delivery place within a 5-mile radius of her house, but can't remember you've got to press 9 before you dial out. Oh, I'm getting irritated.
8, right? Is that what it says? Or is that not the case? Oh, they want to talk to law enforcement officers. But wait, that's not you, right?
Wow.
Remember though, I'm trespassed. Remember that drone that showed up earlier when you guys pushed me out of the thing? Oh, yeah, see, the phone's not working for me. You want to try it again? Here, I'll have you push the buttons. Ready?
No, you're
Wow. The way she's like, here, it's not working for me. I'll have you push the buttons. And the cop is like, this bitch. I'll have you push the buttons. Ready? I would be like, that's it. We're done. Hospital says you're trespassed. And that's what they're going to do shortly. You dicking around. I would hastily wheel her fat ass outside, dump her out of the wheelchair, get in my squad car, and go on my merry fucking way. Oh, it gets so much worse.
You can push them by yourself.
I can't. It's not working when I do it.
It did work when she did it. She just didn't like how long the hold was. It seems like if things are not done to her satisfaction, she decides they're simply not worth doing. She's supposed to be finding shelter for the night, or at the very least, finding some clothing so she won't have to be naked when escorted out of the hospital. But she's unbothered about that too. But in her mind, waiting on hold for a few minutes is just more pressing of an issue. She also needles the officers as if they're the ones at fault for the situation that she's in. Specifically, she targets Officer Ramos and claims that they had driven a drone into the hospital or something. It's nonsense, but it demonstrates how she views the situation. Again, in her mind, everyone else is at fault. Because fuck them. She's not able to find shelter because the phone makes her push an extra 9 before she calls out. Or because she was put on hold for far too long.
Oh, I can hear Dreading's Canadian before she calls out in the boot. I'm looking at you. Oh, hashtag Garby has no toenails. I will forever perpetuate this. Fresh garbage has no toenails. Fight me.
She's being kicked out of the hospital because they're all paid actors trying to fuck with her, specifically by putting on Fox News, and the responding officers are making her life more difficult by not dialing the phone for her and not getting her an ambulance like she asked for. Because come on.
Seemed to work fine for the nurse and seemed fine. If you do that, you're just going to get a ticket then.
I just wanted to make sure I have Wallace and Ramos here with me.
Rad Flat, it's an ongoing joke between me and Garbage. I don't know. There's one night. I don't even remember how it started, Garby. But I remember somebody was like, Fresh Garbage doesn't have toenails. And I think it's just like the funniest. Like, just, it's funny, it's wholesome, it's not harmful with all the shit people, especially certain people, are running around saying about other people in this community, to just be like, Fresh Garbage has no toenails. It makes me laugh. It's an ongoing joke. Yes, toenail reveal moth society. Olaf started it. Yeah, and Garby likes it. Like, it's an actual, like, friendly back and forth thing. And Garby, feel free to be like, shut up, Raven, you dumpster shitter. I love telling that story. That is my best story. If you notice, next to Radplat's name, she has a raven sitting on a dumpster. And if there's anyone who hasn't heard my dumpster shitting story, I'll gladly tell it one day.
Hi, I'm at Trio Southridge Hospital. You have Wallison and Ramos here with me. I need to get arrested at this point.
She just called 911. She's on the phone with 911, complaining about 911, saying she needs to get arrested. This is the misuse of the 911 system she got charged with. Right here.
Because I have a lot to tell you about them. This is Jalen. JAELYNNIGR. CHO, they're hanging up.
Oh, and there's her trespass paperwork that she so do you say vehemently or vehemently? That she really, really wanted. That blue piece of paper. Keep an eye on that beach.
All right, let's go.
No, honey, they're right
Yes,
here. Do you
I
want to
forgot the 5150.
Yeah, here. They don't want to talk. They gave me a ticket, though. Criminal warning, it says. Oh, they're disconnecting the phone. Oh.
So a lot just happened in rapid succession. Jalen has expressed permission to use the phone and try to find shelter for the night. They told her she could make one call before they properly...
Look at this face. Look. The cops are like, we're done with your shit. They've probably been sitting here. And keep in mind, there's like, I think 2 like sets of cops. So like 2 patrol cars. So 4 cops. 2 sets of cops are now off the street because they're dealing with her bullshit. Look at that face. Look at that. If looks could kill. And the cop just unplugged the phone and said, no more for you. No phone for you, ma'am.
Trespassed her out of the building, but allowed her to make multiple different attempts. But Jalen decided that she needed to call 911 to demand to be arrested, stating outright that she was going to be filing a complaint against Officer Wallace and Ramos. That is a blatant misuse of 911, which explains her charge. Moreover, a few minutes later, Jay asked the police officer for a copy of her complaint and said that she wouldn't be moving from her spot without a copy of the trespassing complaint in her hand. So let's see what she does.
All right, you're good. Let's go.
That's your trespass warning. Your trespass from
I'm not
Trios
going
for
anywhere
99
with you.
years.
No, you're not going anywhere with us. You're leaving the property.
You're leaving the property.
I'm not leaving. Hey, witnesses, I need a witness.
It's all on camera. You don't have
Everything's
No,
on
it's
body
not.
camera.
You
Yes,
guys
it
know
is.
what the You did. So if I rip this up, it's
That's fine. You've been
99
advised.
years?
Yes, 99 years. If you come
Okay,
back to the
I wanna
property,
get
you'll be arrested for
arrested.
trespass.
I want to get arrested, so I'm gonna rip it up.
You can rip it up all you want. That's not going to change the fact that we gave it to you and you know you're trespassing.
Wow.
So she's ripping up the trespassing notice. She seems to be under the impression that if she rips it up, it's 99 years in prison, which is not what it said. The notice said that she was not allowed on the property for 99 years.
God damn it, Red Plaid. Oh my God. Rat said they're going to have to all drive at the same time with her tied to their collective roofs. It's like they're coming back from a hunting trip, like the elk or like the moose, where they like tie it to the front. I'm going to shut up now.
Period of time might seem excessive, but it
Thanks,
makes you wonder how
Danny.
heinously she'd been acting to make them feel like this was necessary at all.
Oh, sorry. Sean Nova says she probably can't fit in the cop car. Just wait, Sean. Just wait. You have foretold the future in all of your infinite wisdom, my dude.
But again, Jalen wants to get arrested. She wants to be brought down to the station for some reason and continues to act in a way to get that specific outcome.
99 years. Rip it up. This is all my evidence.
Yep.
Everyone.
Make sure you grab all your stuff.
No, hey, you guys, please. They're going to kill me. Why?
Grab all your stuff.
It's okay, the FBI's watching. But they saw what you just did. And all the you did is with my belongings. You know where it's at? You don't know, huh? So actually, I need to call my dad now.
He doesn't. He's not interested. You've already burned the bridge, so he's not going to come
I'm
help
going to
you.
call my dad, actually.
You can call from your phone.
Yeah,
your
give
own.
me the phone.
No, you don't get this phone. You're
Give me the-
trespassed
no,
now.
I'm not.
Yes.
I can call.
Yep. Let's go.
No,
Let's
you
go.
have to arrest me here. I need.
No, we don't have to arrest you
Hey,
here.
I'm not leaving. I'm naked.
You're covered. You have all kinds of
Please don't
clothing.
let this happen, dude. Hey, no, this is my evidence.
Yeah,
Get the
we're
f-
going
out
on
now.
with you. Let's go.
Get the f- out now.
Let's go. Let's go.
Get the f- out now.
Let's go.
Okay, I need the.
That way.
This is why I came to Trios. This
That
is I
way.
knew you guys would do this.
That way.
They don't want to help you.
You've burnt the bridge, unfortunately.
If you think Trios, please, I'm sorry. This is why I was trying to talk to you privately. Please don't let them do this.
Do you hear the dragging of just the wheelchair is like, Lord save me. Shout out to the cop in the back. He's like, I don't have to go to the gym tomorrow because I'm getting my weights in today, my cardio, everything. She tore up the trespass notice, which she demanded to have, and it doesn't matter. She knows it was given to her. They're not going to arrest you for tearing it up. Like it, This is where I would fail as a cop. This is where I would just, no words, hog tie the bitch and roll her out the fucking door. Just, I'm working on being more Christ-like, as you know. If you don't know, I've converted to Christianity lately. It's hard. It's so tough, especially in gore world. It can be very difficult, and I'm working on it. And Jesus, I'm sorry. Please don't be mad at me. I'm working on it. But fat bitches irritate me. Ooh.
You guys know what you're doing, and I'm literally naked.
We're
I'm not getting out
trespassing
of
you
the
from
wheelchair.
private property that they don't want you here.
Give me those.
Yep, we'll give them to you.
Yep, trespass me.
We'd already done that.
Make sure I'm naked on it.
Ripped
That's
your
on
paper. You ripped your paperwork up.
Girl,
That was your formal trespass notice.
put your titty away.
Why did you guys just tell me what the fuck is going on?
We did tell you.
Dude, I need to go to the police. Are you taking me to jail?
No,
I can't walk.
you can walk.
I can't.
You can't.
I'm going to stay here. So wherever you leave
Well,
me.
we will help remove you from the chair, and then you can decide if you want to
me
sit
to
on
jail.
sit on the sidewalk or
Take
not.
me
We're
to
not
jail.
taking you to jail.
I'm going to jail. I just ripped up your 99-year thing.
That doesn't matter. You don't have to keep
Hey.
that paperwork.
Wherever you take me.
Sure.
Help! Help! Ramos knows what he did! KPD, hands up, don't shoot! I'm naked and they fucking raped me! Trio Southward just trying to save me! The FBI is watching.
It is 2:40 in the morning on February 28th. There are people that are sick and dying in that hospital. Laying there, recovering from surgery, injury, illness, feeling like ass. Again, you don't go to the hospital because you're fine and you're having a good day. And you're like, I just want to hang out. Beverly Hilton, no, I'm going to check myself into the hospital. Like, you're not there to have a good time. And now here's this bitch outside screaming at the top of her lungs. A very small part of me feels bad for her because I'm like, can't she get up and walk a little bit? A little bit. She's got no place to go, which again confounds me. Where's all this fat influencer, travel influencer, doll hairs she fucking had? But she can't get an Uber or a hotel room. Even her dad is like, fuck that bitch, I'm done. She's been trespassed from the hospital, and the cops are just going to take her outside and take off, and it's cold out. At least that's what they thought was going to happen.
Okay, so there's a good deal to unpack here. Let's start first with her getting verbally aggressive with the officers. The fact remains that, due to her weight, she is a physical threat. So her repeating that they needed to back the fuck up and raising her fist at them is escalating the situation in a way that is detrimental to any peaceful resolution.
Garby, I see your comment about treat the hospital like a hotel, but I'm just going to shut up because I can't say what I want to say because I'll get myself in a lot of fucking trouble where that's concerned. It's free, just not if you're a citizen.
But it's obvious that she doesn't necessarily care about that. Jalen's reaction to things here is a bit odd, because she goes from demanding to be taken to jail to screaming for help because she thinks that is actually happening. She begs the hospital staff to let her stay. She says she wants to work things out with them without the police's involvement. And the moment she's pushed outside in the wheelchair, she screams that the officers are trying to rape her, which is objectively not what is happening. This type of outburst is a defense mechanism at its most desperate. When a person feels powerless or perceives loss of control, they may resort to fabricating or exaggerating danger to reframe themselves as the victim.
Or maybe refrain others as the victim? Let's listen to that again.
Defense mechanism at its most desperate. When a person feels powerless or perceives loss of control, they may resort to fabricating or exaggerating danger to reframe themselves as the victim.
Fabricating danger to refrain themselves or others as the victim. Interesting. You don't say.
By shouting this type of inflammatory accusation, Jalen reasserts moral dominance over her surroundings. And in an instant, she no longer is the aggressor. She's the endangered one.
So yeah, do what you're gonna do. Destroy the evidence. Destroy the evidence. Ramos! 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 KPD! KPD! All those police watching me!
It is taking two physically fit officers to pull Jalen in the wheelchair. This lends credence to the idea that the airport worker likely would not have been able to push her up the airport bridge.
Where are you guys taking me?
Taking you.
Damn, homeboys are struggling too. And her just yelling random shit. What they needed to do was have somebody go like to Burger King, right? I heard the fatties love the Nashies. Get a Nashi and put it right about here under the light. Man, she would have waddled over there to go get it. Just like leave a nugget over here. Maybe like a Baja Blast over yonder. She'll go get him.
Off their property.
Oh. All of a sudden I can walk
Perfect.
again.
Now you can walk. Go that way. Go.
Ramos is one of the police officers. He was the one saying like, no, her dad doesn't want to come get her. Like, not the tall white dude, not the hot Asian guy, the other dude. And he has dealt with her on like every call that's been placed about her. So now she's got like a little hate boner for him.
Go that way. Go that way. No. Nope. Walk that way.
I gotta go to the hospital.
Nope. Walk that way.
911.
Walk that way.
911.
Walk. Walk.
911.
Walk.
911.
Walk.
I'll fucking kill you guys.
Walk.
Wow.
Yeah, because I want to. Because I want to.
You need to get
Come
off
on.
the property.
You know what you're trying to do. I don't know, dude. So does Jacob ours. Jacob ours.
Sure.
All those reports in the file. Hell yeah, take me to jail. Hell yeah.
It's only after Jalen literally tells the officers that she wants to kill them and begins to assault them that they finally arrest her. Prior to that, they were just escorting her off of the property. But at least she's celebrating finally getting what she wanted. Again, it seems that her old
They're going to have to link like 4 pairs of cuffs for her. She's a big one. My favorite part is coming up. And if you haven't seen this, thank you for hanging out. Thank you for being here. The best part, my favorite part, is coming up. The comment Rad made earlier, and my equating it to like going hunting and having to strap the carcass to like the hood or whatever. It's not far off from what we're about to witness.
ultimate goal was to get arrested for some reason. It's fairly illogical to try and make sense of a
Rad.
person's actions when they're in the midst of a mental health crisis, but it seems obvious that she was in dire need of some kind of housing. She had broken up with her fiancé. Her father wasn't allowing her to stay with him, and she'd been kicked out of all the hospitals in the area. She also would have had a hard time finding any sort of homeless shelter that would have been able to accommodate her size. So, in her mind, it might have made sense to get arrested so she had a safe place to sleep that night.
Hell yeah.
Where's all the social media money? This bitch was flying, I don't know, Hawaii, tropical locations. Like, she was dropping some bucks on travel, and obviously she's ingesting a good 8,000 calories a day, which in this economy is not cheap. Where'd all the money go, Beach?
Hell
ate
yeah. Hell yeah. Let's get in the car.
No.
911! They're raping me! They're trying to rape me, sir!
That is the last thing that we will ever do.
I have my information in my hand.
Can't sit on it.
You got a 60-ounce Tiffany. Take me to jail. Hey,
She
please
just
call
assaulted
911.
police. She is now in custody. Awesome.
Oh. Ready to go?
An ambulance coming in.
Ready to
Oh,
go?
she'll fit.
You think?
Oh, she'll fit just fine.
Well,
Yep,
she
I'm a
fit.
big fat bitch. Big fat
That's
bitch.
it. She's just in custody.
Yep. A big fat
I'm gonna drive.
with the droid and everything, remember? With the droid and everything. I just couldn't admit. 911! 911! Call in 911! Are you trying to rape me now? Or kill me?
Nope, I'm covering you up because it's cold.
Because your dash cam didn't just get all that? Because your body cam didn't just get all that? Because this wasn't the fucking goal the whole time? To bring you all fucking down?
Again, I question whether she's legitimately having a mental break. And I really hope she is, because to stand there and yell such things, this is the type of bitch that pisses me off. Again, it detracts, waters down, and negates from actual bad no-no instances. To claim these, and I get she's just like standing there yelling. To claim things, like serious things, when there's none to be had. Oh, man, it pisses me off.
Okay, never mind what we said before. It appears that Jalen was acting as a double agent, only acting as if she wanted to have a mental health crisis to showcase the officers' heinous actions via their body cam and take down the system from the inside, baby. That's obviously nonsense. However, it seems integral to Jalen's delusions that the officers are wanting to sexually abuse her. From what we've been able to see, each one of the responding officers has been professional with her, even when she deliberately tries to escalate the situation.
I'm right, good luck. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I just assaulted an officer though. You called it in, remember? You called it in, remember?
Yep, I saw it happen.
Yep, you sure did. If you weren't a part of it, Ramos is. I'm not getting in the car with y'all. Help! KPD Ramos is trying to kill me! I have it recorded with the KPD.
All right, get in the car.
No. I can't. Oh my god. Mental health. mental health. Help me. Help me. You guys are the FBI watching, right?
Get in the car.
Oh my God. Whoa.
There you go,
Whoa.
Sean.
Go ahead and stand up.
I can't.
Yeah, you can.
I can't.
No,
You
she
just stood
can't.
up out of the chair.
No, she can't. She actually can't, dude. I think she's using her size to her advantage. I don't know. This bitch. If this bitch comes back online, I don't have TikTok. I don't know if I can download it. But I fucking will. Or I'll find somebody that's covered. Because she mainly, like, I'm subscribed to her on YouTube. She mainly does TikTok content. I'm going to follow this bitch because I want to see, like, you know how we do here. We keep it online. We don't go IRL. We don't cross certain lines. We are sane, normal people that are just having fun and watching some crazy fatties on the internet. But I want to see what happens with her. I'm pretty sure she's still in jail.
Just fine by yourself. Stand up.
I can't after all that.
Stand up.
Hold on. Hold on. Hands up, don't shoot. Hands up, don't rape. Hands up, don't shoot. I'm disabled.
Stand up.
I assaulted an
You can see,
officer.
yeah.
Please
Please
take me
come
to
on in.
jail.
We're trying to take you to jail. Why don't you get in the car? We
See, she knows what she's doing. When she was first lost her footing and was like, oh my God, I think she like stepped on or like kicked, because she knows that's assaulting an officer and they will now take her to jail.
can take you.
I need a female officer, Officer Marshall.
Yeah, she's not working today.
Yeah. Well, I can't get up like this with my hands in cuffs.
Okay, so how can we assist you to get
Take
up?
the cuffs off.
No.
Okay, well then I can't get up.
Yeah, you can.
I literally can't.
Sure you can.
I literally can't.
Put your leg underneath you. We'll help you stand up.
Burn them all to the ground.
That's you sweet summer child. That's not going to happen, Mr. Police Officer, sir. She's a morbidly obese fatty. There's no way this girl is putting a leg under anywhere and supporting her own weight and pushing all that weight up. It's, oh my God. You ever been to a rodeo?
And Ramos went to prison where he got ass raped for the rest of his life. And his whole family died because I set this all up. Oh. I gotta lay down. I'm disabled as shit. Hey, dude, you're literally hurting me.
Okay, well stand up.
Live stream.
Okay. Stand up for me.
I can't.
And then we can help you get in the car.
Let me roll over.
Okay, how do you want to do that?
Let me roll over.
Okay.
Take
How are you going to do that?
yourself.
Well, that won't happen.
Well,
but
I can't.
how would you like us to help you to stand
I
up?
can't. Wait till the other officers pull up.
Well, there's no other
Yeah,
officers
they are. I
coming.
dispatched 988. They're on the way.
Yeah, they're not. So
No,
how
they
can we
are.
assist you in getting up?
Remember, I can't use the phone. I'm cuckoo.
How can we assist you in getting up?
You can't.
Nurses can help us out.
Can someone call an ambulance?
We're checking to see if that's an avenue.
Hey, Trios Health, I actually need your help. That's why I came here. I didn't want it on a recorded line because I knew what you were doing. The FBI has been watching the whole time. So everything you just did, Ramos. Remember the other night? Remember how it's already on the news?
Sure, it's all on body worn camera.
Yep, sure is. These cunts. And they mama. Burn in fucking hell, bitch.
Okay.
Fuck with police. Fuck the Richmond police. Fuck the Pasco police. Y'all gonna keep me right here naked and all.
Well, if you stood up, we could help you get in the car.
I can't stand up.
So tell me how we can assist you to stand up.
Ask the FBI when they show up on you.
Well, the FBI won't be here.
You're
FBI Frank is on the case. Amberlynn Reed's gonna lend FBI Frank to JAEBAE. Fat Girls Unite.
so right.
So how can we assist you to
I
stand
don't know. I
up?
guess we need an ambulance.
Okay.
I gotta get 5950.
And how are you going to stand up when the ambulance gets you?
5150, not 5950, you stupid bitch. If you're gonna fake a mental health crisis and abuse the system, get it right.
Still got to stand up off the ground.
Bring him here. Bring him. Oh, how about call Jerome Davis? How about here? I'll give you my phone number. 564. Tell Ramos. Did your kids already die? Or were you in a car accident tonight?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, well, just keep me here until the other police show up. They're watching everything you're doing. And the hospital was scared shitless because they literally were trying to help. But you saw me rip it up just like I did the other night when I told you to suck a cock. You know what they do to fucking cops in jail? They rape them in the ass. They raped him in the fucking. But remember, you're unlawfully detaining a disabled woman who's been kidnapped.
Well, you're under arrest, so we're
I
not
know.
detaining you. You're under arrest.
I have the right to an attorney. I have the right to remain
You sure
silent.
do, and you can also remain silent. That would be a great thing to start with.
The way the cop's like, you have the right to shut the fuck up. And it'd be great if you did that. Oh my God. I could not keep my patience. Like, I would be saying some shit. I would be as rude as I could be within the laws and parameters of my duty as an officer. I can't deal with people like this. Because I just look at them and I'm just like, what the fuck is wrong with you? You're a fucking idiot. And my sympathy goes, zoop, I don't have a sympathy bone for these types of people.
Oh, that's right. It's not coming, right? Here, let me put it into existence. And then
Remember,
start.
the right to remain silent. You can exercise
Oh yeah,
that.
here, let me do this. I'm having a mental health crisis. Please, someone save me.
I'm having a chicken nugget crisis. Please, someone DoorDash me a 20-piece.
Hands up, don't shoot. Hands up, don't shoot. I'm black and brown, they shoot us down. I'm black and brown, they shoot us down. Okay, guys, it's time to come out, because at this point, we need a fucking ambulance.
I don't think they have a round big enough to penetrate her 10 feet of fat. Even if, God forbid, they had needed to use lethal force. And I'm not going to comment on the other thing because I'll get myself in a lot of trouble. You know, usually if you're cool with the cops, they're cool with you. And if you do things like don't have your hands shown, you run from the cops, you charge the cops, those kinds of things, yeah, it's not going to end well for whoever it is, no matter what they look like. So let's calm down, okay? Okay.
And then the EMS arrived, and you got it all on tape, what you just did. Another 99-yard fake violation that you made up, you fucking idiots. What a bunch of faggots. What a bunch of fucking faggots. I'd be like getting, they love the popo in jail. Probably going to Walla Walla State Penitentiary.
At this point, Jalen's behavior takes a darker, more disturbing turn. Her verbal aggression escalates into cruelty as she begins directing explicitly homophobic language toward the officer and fantasizing about them being sexually abused in prison. She even goes so far as to wish death upon the officer and his family, specifically his children. But what makes this all the more jarring is that the officers, by every visible metric, have remained composed, professional, and restrained. Their tone is calm, their distance is appropriate, and their responses are measured. They've given her space, spoken respectfully, and avoided any form of escalation. Yet, in Jalen's mind, they're doing exactly what she wants, in the way that she wants it done, but she interprets that as persecution. So Jalen doesn't want cooperation, she wants outright compliance. The moment that compliance isn't absolute, she reframes herself as the victim and the officers as aggressors. The irony, of course, is that she weaponizes language and prejudice in the same breath that she accuses others of discrimination. She uses genuine slurs and draws from bigotry to wound while simultaneously presenting herself as the one being wronged for her size. There's something deeply revealing about this pattern of hypocrisy. Jalen speaks about being...
Most people of her mindset are like this. We're seeing it every day in the news, social media, in our communities. Where it's like, oh, so bad. Like, I'm not going to get too much into it. Oh, you're so hateful. You're this, you're that. Fascism. Blah, 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 blah. But yet, they're the ones, like, physically assaulting people, yelling and saying horrible things. You know, celebrating people's deaths, demanding people's deaths. But, oh, they're the victims. They're the victims.
Marginalized and victimized due to her size. Yet she
JAEBAE got that woke mind virus. Nah, there's no cure for it. Has been found yet. Sorry about it.
Directs the same cruelty outward when her control is threatened. This inversion is common in individuals with unstable self-concepts. They externalize their own shame by projecting it onto others. She feels powerless, humiliated, and constrained, so she lashes out at the easiest available targets and uses what she thinks are the worst words that she can use to hurt them. Earlier, Jalen's goal was to get arrested.
Garby, you're my favorite liberal. I love you. You're my favorite liberal.
Why? We don't exactly know. But now her current goal seems to be getting the police to transport her to the station in an ambulance. So let's see if that was successful.
Hi, are real officers here now?
No, Doctor.
Hi, Dylan. How
Oh
you
my
doing?
God, I'm not doing well at all, doctor. These people are trying to hurt me. I was trying to seek refuge here, love. I'm having a mental health crisis.
Okay.
Yeah, I need help immediately. All the evidence they just tried to destroy.
Okay. She's
Yeah.
medically cleared. Okay, we're ready. Okay.
She's like, oh my God, doctor. Oh, I'm having a mental health crisis, love. They tried destroying my evidence. He just looks at her. He's like, yeah, she's good. It just walks off. Oh my God, that is fucking hysterical.
So am I under arrest, doc?
Yep.
I am?
Yep.
Okay. That's good. Take me to jail.
We'll get you there.
There we go. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. The real heroes. I was watching y'all the whole time. Yeah, go run. Try and tell them, Ramos. Try and tell them the footage doesn't exist. Try and tell them. Try and tell them. Hurry up.
Oh, yeah.
Hey. So the ambulance is here.
So unfortunately, our legal charter doesn't allow us.
Yep.
So what had happened was, for whatever reason, they blurted it out. The EMT is like, our legal charter doesn't allow us. They basically tell the cops, we can't haul her fat ass off anywhere. This, praise be, this is a tarp. They're going to roll JAEBAE like a fucking taquito, like a ho-ho, like a weenie on a 7-Eleven rotisserie. They're going to roll her ass into the tarp. This is the best part of the whole fucking video. I'm so excited to watch this again.
Hands up, don't shoot. Hands up.
She's
just disabled and fat. No.
And she's just laying there on the ground, just like yelling everything you hear in the background. I don't know why it's so funny to me. I guess because I'm an asshole. She's laying there on the ground, hands up, don't shoot, while they're getting ready to make a fucking burrito out of this bitch. I can't.
Can take you down. I got my Sark in my hand though, man. Thank God that I made those calls, man. Thank God. The hospitals will kill you. The police will kill you.
I mean,
and everyone will try to kill you. Everyone will try to kill you. I think you're crazy. Said they weren't
lifting.
Remember when I'm naked and they try to cover it up after you guys already saw it all?
So it would appear that she was not successful at all, though she did think she was going to be, but the ambulance operator informed them that they couldn't transport her for some reason, but did provide them with a stretcher so they could put her in the back of the police cruiser. It doesn't appear that she realizes this yet, as she is laying on the cement giving a monologue about how she bested them.
Yeah, it's funny how that happens. But I'm God, right? So let me put in a little prayer for God. I have the rights to turn. Where are my rights at? Where are my rights at, motherfuckers?
You have the right to be quiet and right to counsel.
I'm not gonna be quiet because I know you turn your shit on and off. You piggy pig pig! Oink oink oink, motherfucker! I'm not getting up. Run me over. Here we go. Run me over. Come on. Come on. Do it. Do it. Do it. Oh, oh, oh. Run off like the pussy ass bitch you are.
Wow.
You're gonna fucking rot in prison, motherfucker. Where's my attorney?
Jail. Everyone's going to jail. Everyone's going to jail around JAEBAE. Everyone in Gorwood's going to jail. Jail.
Why haven't I been read my rights? Am I under arrest?
Yes,
Shut
you
the
are.
fuck
Where's my
up.
rights being read?
You're not being questioned about the crime right now, so we don't need to read
Read
your
me my
rights.
motherfucking rights. Remember, I'm a disabled woman, and you're pretending right now. So read me my fucking rights.
Being disabled doesn't, like, the police might have to give you different accommodations, handle you differently, but it does. Oh my god, I can't handle people like this. The stupid hurts. The stupid is painful.
I ask the Lord for the strength to get up and for the FBI to swoop in because I'm too scared now. Oh God, okay. In the name of Jesus Christ. Ugh. I can't fucking do it. Ugh. 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 Oh my God. Oh my God. Can someone
Look at her just laying
can you
there.
loosen the cuffs?
No.
That's
Can you get me a McNugget? So, for those who are not aware, Rad Plaid is our resident lawyer. Yes, she's actually a lawyer. She says you aren't given rights until and unless you are being questioned. TV is not real. So when Rad drops little nuggets of her lawyer wisdom in chat, she knows what she's talking about. Thank you, Rad.
as loose as they're gonna get.
But I'm fat, so I can't move at all to get up. Like you're asking me to.
I didn't ask you to do anything.
Oh, you didn't ask me to do anything when your cam was off?
Oh my
My cam's
She's got her fucking head on the curb. just laying there running her mouth. I can't. How is this real life? These fucking people. And this is who are we to believe is this morbidly obese, has got to use oxygen 24/7 at 27 years old, can't walk more than 5 feet under her own strength, happy-go-lucky, fat activist, permanent victim, the world's against me, JB. This bitch.
been on the entire time.
Yeah, sure has.
We have a like a lift thing from the fire guys that's soft. So we'll basically we'll roll her on her stomach so she can't kind of sit up and kick, and then we'll just put her back here, and then I'll have somebody ride back here with her. Perfect. While you get her, and the jail's already prepped. They know she's coming. They know all the sitch and all that stuff. So
It is Sarah.
yeah, just come back just a little bit. Tell me when.
Why is there a shopping cart in the back of this paddy wagon? So they basically put together a plan, and they're going to roll her so she's on her stomach to put her in the paddy wagon because they don't want her to be able to sit up to like kick and, spit and all that stuff. Spitting on a police officer, even a canine officer, is considered assault. A lot of people don't realize if you go for that canine police officer, that is no different than attacking a human officer because they are, in fact, police officers too. Canines are amazing. I hate watching body cam video with canines in it because I'm like, oh my God, the dog. Like, I stress out so bad.
Yeah.
But I'll talk to the EMS.
That's probably good.
I'll talk to the EMS. I have the right to an attorney, right?
Yes, you do.
Can you read me my Miranda rights?
Yeah, no worries.
The fucking tarp. Oh.
So we're gonna do it twice. Once on her back, and then she'll be face down on this.
Wow.
I need to go to Trio's house. You know what that
So
is?
get her on her back, and then we'll kind of make sure we have it set where we need to.
Okay.
I'm just rolling her. I can't. Oh my God.
All right, perfect. One more time.
I can't.
Bring that.
In God I say, in God we trust, and they cannot move me at all. And they cannot move me at all because I am 550 pounds and I'm a disabled woman. I am a disabled woman. And they're trying to kill me. Trio's house has it all on camera. So does the FBI.
The way they just roll her and the way she's like, they cannot move me at all because I am a fat bitch at 550 pounds. That just, oh my God. Do you remember like the old Bugs Bunny cartoons where like they'd be hungry and they'd look at somebody and see them like being spit roasted. All right, I'm gonna shut up.
I'm having a mental health crisis. Aren't I having a mental health crisis?
If you want to focus on just that one, I'll do this too.
Whoa! I can't breathe. I can't. Hey, I can't breathe. Hey, I can't fucking breathe. I'm not. What the fuck? What the fuck?
Nothing says I can't breathe like screaming at the top of your lungs that you can't breathe, which does require a lot of breath. But she can't breathe, guys. That's my favorite. I can't breathe. And every cop waits. I love watching Donut Operator because he's like, oh, I feel an I can't breathe coming on. And every person screaming at the top of their lungs that they can't breathe. I'm going to say you can. This is just, I'm sorry. This is some funny ass shit to me.
Call 5653. Oh, thank God. We're going to the jail now, right? Are we going to read my rights?
Who's riding?
I can send it. Who's reading my rights?
Ramos is like, not me. Please, not me. Please, anybody volunteer but me. Don't, because she's been going after Ramos. So Astra says that JAEBAE would be classified in the jail for special housing. Example, she would be assigned a lower rack. Also, her medical history would be used as a factor as to where to house her. If she said certain words, then she would be isolated. I want to know if the bitch has lost weight, because you're getting 12 to 1,500, maybe 2,000 calories in jail, right? Like whatever the nutritional standard is that the government says. She's not getting all that food like she used to. And if her fiance, her family, unless she's got some freak feeders that are like, oh, let me put money on your books to make sure you're getting those honey buns. I really hope she's lost weight in jail. Maybe it might help her, but you can lose weight. You still have a shit personality.
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you in the court of law. You have the right at this time to talk to a lawyer and have him present with you while you are being questioned. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you before questioning if you wish. You can decide at any time to exercise your rights and not answer any questions or make any statements. Do you understand each of these rights as I've explained them to you?
In the name of God, yes,
Having
I
these
do.
rights in mind, do you wish to speak to me now?
In the name of God, I'll ask for an attorney.
All right. Let's get the formalities out of the way.
Girl, bye.
Take us to the Bannon County Jail. They're meeting us there. That's why everything just happened, you fucking idiots. Fucking faggot ass piggy pig pigs. Fucking faggot ass piggy pig pigs. Oh. There was a reason I came here. Got a shopping cart? What the fuck is this?
She's like, that whole ride, she's running her mouth and she's like, is that a shopping cart? Listen, I had a crazy neighbor that called the cops on me like 5 times. Once for taking a picture of a vehicle in our parking lot. Once because she thought I moved her garbage can. This woman was insane, harassed me with the cops. And they would show up and give me attitude. And I'd always be like, I'm not the one who called you about this, sir. But I would never, and they pissed me off. And some of them were real assholes. You know, I'm like, I'm not the one calling you over a picture being taken. Oop, I hear Jasper barking. He's pissed about something. I can't imagine saying the things she has said to these cops. And I'm going to stick with, I don't think she's having a legit mental health episode. I think she's a spoiled, entitled little brat who is used to bossing people around, getting her way, particularly those that she views have a position of power or authority. Oh, I'm going to make them do what I want. And this time everybody said no, including her father. She's got nowhere to fucking go because her and her fiance broke up. she done ate up all the fucking social media money. So she either needed to be admitted to the hospital or end up in jail to have a place to stay. This bitch.
Can't even see the way you guys have me like dead. Crazy, bro. In the name of Satan! In the name of Satan!
Girl, shut up. I refuse.
Y'all are weird, bro. Y'all are really, really weird.
Following Jalen's arrest, Cheney's public defender filed an order for a competency evaluation, claiming that she suffered from a, quote, mental disease or defect, and lacked the capacity to understand what had occurred. She was found to be incompetent to stand trial, and was placed in an inpatient program in the area. Allegedly, while in the program, she refused to comply with her treatment and refused to shower. Great. However, in May,
Okay, so she's not in jail. She ended up in like an inpatient mental health treatment, refusing to comply with her treatment and shower. Shout out to Garby for calling the yeast. I'm redoing my sourdough starter, and I have a little thing with Diff, like a little message thing, because she's helping me with it. It's the name of it is the yeast of our problems. Oh, I'm determined to get this sourdough starter going. Anywho's it's. Bleh. Can you imagine what she smelled? Oh, bleh.
Jalen was ultimately released after her case was dismissed by the prosecuting attorney. So alas, if you've made it to this portion of the video, thank you for watching. If there is a case you would like us to cover or a story you want to bring more attention to, let me know by emailing me at dreading.official@gmail.com. Have a great day, and remember...
I thought this bitch was... So where is she? Any of my friends, if you have the TikToks, can you check? I don't think she's back on TikTok yet. I don't have the TikTok because I don't want. When you download that, you get access to like everything on your phone. And I'm just like, I'm okay with that not being a thing. Wow. I love Dreading. Again, the link to their channel. Wait, hold on. Let me reshare. Because I saw another one I kind of want to react to. Because this shit was wild. They do some really good stuff on here. I don't know if Jim Can't Swim is still making content. They were like my favorite, man. One of the few long form channels I could watch. I like to watch Tati too. And of course, Jack, little Jack. I love Jack. And if you have any channels that you like, that you want to share, that are just like fun, positive, wholesome, please leave them in a comment on a video or a community tab post, because I want to share like one like fun, positive channel or like person. Like every stream would be ideal. So there's this one. I've done nothing wrong. Dude's got on an oxygen mask. Narcissist politician faked his death and pretended to be disabled. Excuse me? Excuse me? Like, there's some good fake cops. Ooh, fake cops and stolen valor piss me off. There's some good stuff on here. Oh, Sarah Boone. Sarah Boone, that sick bitch. She's the one that zipped her boyfriend in a suitcase and he like suffocated and died overnight. She's like, it was an accident. We were playing hide and go seek. You're a moderator. Yeah, link it in chat. Absolutely. You are a moderator. Pam, don't leave us. Maybe we'll do a stream dedicated. Pam, come back. That was so random though. Like, and the only thing on their channel was a video about angry grandma. Wasn't there a grandpa that was angry? Angry grandma, like angry grandma quits the smoke, and their channel is like 2 years old. We go check that shit, man. But they were just trolling, having some fun. Who is this? Get down with who this? The Down syndrome boys. Yes. Oh my God. Are these the two young men that Theo Vaughn hung out with? Yes. I love them. I love Theo Vaughn too. Hold on, get down with Shauna and Marley. Yes, there was the one they made chicken with Theo Vaughn. Oh my god, I love these guys. I never knew what their channel was. Thank you. Subscribed, baby. Oh no, they did the hot wings. These guys are hysterical. Oh my god, I love these two. Yes, be sure you check them out. They are, yeah, beer chicken with. I love Theo Vaughn. I love the podcast. Oh, I didn't share it. Never mind. I'm special. Hold on, let me share it. I love what was it? The podcast Theo Vaughn did with Joaquin Phoenix. Because you could tell Joaquin was very like, oh, this is going to be the same old Hollywood bullshit. But Theo Vaughn is just, he's Theo Vaughn. And I remember he totally disarmed Joaquin Phoenix because he's like, because Theo Vaughn's podcast name is This Past Weekend. And Joaquin's like, oh, is that the title of your podcast? He's like, yeah. And Joaquin Phoenix asks him, like, oh, why'd you name it that? And Theo Vaughn just goes, well, we started on a Monday. So, and it was just such like an honest, simple answer. It's such a great interview. And even Joaquin Phoenix was like surprised at, he had a good time. It was so wholesome. So this is Get Down with Sean and Marley. They are two young men that have Down syndrome. They are hysterical. They are wholesome. I've seen clips of them all over.
You have to meet one of my friends.
Yeah.
My friend Bobby Lee, you ever know him?
Yes.
He's Japanese. He's Japanese guy.
Ah.
Have you ever met an Asian guy?
No.
You have to meet my friend Bobby. You would like him.
Yeah.
Nice hair.
Yeah.
Kind of a big,
oh my God.
small.
So funny. So funny. And I'm sorry, if you don't have a sense of humor, then this is not the place for you. I know Bobby is a Japanese, he's Korean. Have you seen the clip of the Bad Friends podcast where Bobby Lee was like, but the Koreans, and they were talking something about slavery, and Bobby Lee was like, the Koreans never did anything to anybody. And I forget the guy's name, the redhead he streams with, he looked it up. And he pulls up this thing and it's like, Korea had one of the most intense and longest histories of slavery. And Bobby Lee was just like, oh shit, it was fucking hysterical. Because he's like, oh shit, I was wrong and I don't know my people. Yeah. It's so funny. Oh my God. And that kind of shit is funny. Like this, obviously the slavery part, not funny, but it's the fact that Bobby Lee was like, Koreans have never enslaved anybody. And it's like, you were one of the worst ones, which I think is also a great reminder to say slavery sucks. It still exists today. And that since the dawn of time, everyone, every race, religion, creed, color, gender, culture, everyone's been enslaved at one time or another. And it sucks. And we really need to stop doing that shit because that's not fucking cool. Okay? Okay. I love Bobby Lee is gross, but that podcast is funny. Oh. So JAEBAE still confirmed is a piece of shit. I'm sorry. I know it's not Christ-like of me to be like, I have no sympathy for these kinds of people. I'm trying to get to a place where it's like, I don't have to like them, but I can wish them well. And I'm getting closer to that. But right now, I'm still like, fuck you chicken strips because life is hard for everybody. Sometimes it's harder for people because of things they can't control. And I understand, again, JB, has a food addiction. And I think it's a lot easier to go at people over a food addiction rather than a drug or alcohol addiction. But I've seen clips where she admits it. She knows she has it. She doesn't care to do anything. But she basically was like, I know, like, I'm morbidly obese and it's because I have a food addiction. I'm not going to slow down eating. I'm not going to eat any better. And basically said, no matter how big she gets or how bad her health deteriorates, she's going to keep doing what she's doing and expect and demand everyone to accommodate to her, including and up to the hallways and airplane seats. That's what pisses me off. What are you bossing me around? Well, damn, I can't click on it from the StreamYard side, Beach. You know what you should do? Save these. And when you can stream again, why don't you play a bunch of these? Just watch some funny stuff. No drama. No nothing. Just come back. Have a chill, funny stream. I'll come up and hang out with you if you want. And you can like play some funny shorts and stuff. We'll first stream back, we'll avoid the drama. That's my recommendation for you. But again, you can do what you want, make good choices. It was a fun little hang. I'm trying to get back on streaming more. I want to cover Chantal. I want to do like a body cam stream like once a week, once every other week. Talk about just whatever, like weird shit. Something DC said really stuck with me where she made a comment about people picking up the torch from where she left off. Because like I said, she'd want to be remembered for talking about, political issues, geopolitical issues, social goings-ons, stuff like that. That's what she would want to be remembered for. And I have dipped my toe into that realm. And I want to. I'm conflicted though, because I don't want to like alienate anybody that like comes and hangouts or supports me. I don't know. It's just there's a lot on my mind lately. Oh my God, I don't want to go anywhere near true crime. I'm good. I might talk about individual cases here and there. I will never become a true crime channel because, like, I'm good, thanks. And besides, I didn't receive an invite into that community. I wasn't one of the chosen ones. So I'll just stay in my shitty little corner by myself doing my old thing and build my own channel up. Thanks. Did not receive that invite. Interestingly enough. So on that lovely note, I'm going to go I should be able to do a members only. That's for spoopy burbs and above. Which I think the majority of, so if you're a baby bird, you're not going to have access to members only. But I figured just, do like an hour or two members only. I haven't done one in a hot fucking minute because life's been lifing. Yeah, so I'll try to do that tomorrow. Because then Thursday, I have a CT scan I have to go for, and I have to drink that. Is it barium? Like, I have to drink the stuff and then go in the machine, and so that's going to be fun. Not looking forward to that, but it's got to be done. So, all right. DM'd me a channel. Thank you. Cool. Thanks, Coach Cheese. Hound Lever says, please use a separate channel for political content. Just my 2 cents. No, I've been debating that. That's a very good suggestion. Yeah, because that's like a weird thing to mix in with my existing content. No, totes agree. Been thinking about it. Thank you for the suggestion. I appreciate that. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. And that's like, I have no problem expressing my views and talking about it. It's the like, I have a don't fight with retards on the internet policy, and it served me well. And I feel like there would be a lot of that going on if I dipped into the political, social realm of things. And I just don't know if I want to deal with that. I don't know if I have the spoons and the fortitude to deal with that. I just want to sit here and laugh at dumb fat bitches. So I don't know. Yes, barium. Yep. Well, and Garby, you're always welcome up. And I'll dip my toe into some drama every now and again, but a lot of it's not worth it. A lot of the drama in this community and the people, it's not fucking worth it. Yeah, make our world fun again. Yeah, exactly. All right. Thanks for the super chat to the raddest of the plattest. It's good to see you, girl. I know you're busy. It's good to see everybody. Shout out Pam. Pam, we love you. Baby, come back. Pam, you're welcome. I hope we'll see you on the next stream. Buy a membership, girl. Come hang out. Hashtag justice for Pam. Oh. Yeah, Coachies, I think I just want to keep it like light for now. I don't know. Maybe I'll do that on Rumble. I don't know. Who knows? We'll see. Yeah, Hound Lover says, I just don't want to see the arguments in your chat. I honestly don't care what others' political views are. I have friends on all sides. Same. And yeah, I can agree with that. That's why I'm like hesitant about it, because I'm like, again, it's a weird mix. I'm all over the place with my content and what I talk about, and I think I can talk about a lot of different things, but like that one doesn't really like fit in. So I don't know. It's a thought in my head. We'll see what happens. All right, I gotta go. I gotta pull a Garby. I gotta go pee. Thanks for hanging out. Please leave a thumbs up. Keep an eye out. I am gonna be streaming more, even if it's like a shitty little hour-long stream. I'm gonna try and start streaming more. Get back in the algorithm. Have people know to look for me and stuff. It's been a rough fucking year. The way I am so ready for 2025 to be over, I'm going to try my best to enjoy the Christmas season coming up. Christmas starts on November 1st, bitches. Christmas starts on Saturday. Christmas starts Saturday. Greek will fight you about it. All right. Have a good night, everybody. Thanks for being here. Appreciate you. See you later. Bye.